Congratulations on becoming world champion. Tough fight with Lee Wood. Lee seemed to be up on the cards and everyone's scorecards. Where did that shot come from? Did you see an opening or was it just something that fell right at the time?
Sí, felicidades por ser campeón del mundo. Una pelea difícil, muchos tenían Lee Wood ganando en esa pelea. ¿De dónde vino ese golpe? ¿Viste como una oportunidad de lanzar ese golpe o fue justamente el momento de hacerlo?
Bueno, se trabajó ese golpe desde el gimnasio y bueno, lo he dicho, lo tengo muy bien ese golpe, lo tengo muy bien trabajado. Y la pelea se iba resolviendo poco a poco, la pelea no llegaba a su fin, era el sexto round, o séptimo creo. Y bueno, todavía más round y se dio el golpe y gracias a Dios se dieron las cosas.
Yeah, it was a shot that we've worked on, that shot we've worked on in the gym numerous times. You know, it's a good shot of mine. Bit by bit we were working in the fight and you know, I think it was around about the 6th or the 7th that we managed to, thank God, find that shot.
Was Lee tougher than you thought in there tonight? For many people's opinion, that was his, one of his best performances. Was Lee Wood more difficult than you thought?
Era más difícil, más duro que lo que esperaba. Por muchos era su mejor desempeño esta noche.
Claro, nunca lo menospreciamos, pero sabíamos que éramos mejor que él. Y pues bueno, como digo, es un gran campeón. Hizo el mejor mérito para defender su título, pero gracias a Dios nada más.
Yeah, as I said, I don't disrespect him in any way, but we just felt better than him. We knew that he was a great champion, and we have to give him credit for taking the fight. But we managed to do our own thing tonight and come away victorious.
After the fight, there was a clash with Josh Warrington outside the ring. Josh has said he was fat at him. Can you tell us in your own words what happened?
Después de la pelea, después hubo un pequeño choque con Josh Warrington y tú. Hay gente diciendo que te escupiste. ¿Fue verdad esto?
Claro. Tenía que enfrentarlo cara a cara. Y como le dije, tengo que enfrentarlo. El tema personal es con él. Es muy personal y quiero retirarlo de los.
Yes, there was a clash there. We got face to face. It's very, very personal between us. And as I said, I want to retire from boxing.
Mauricio Lara. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. And we got to put respect on Lara's name. The man from Mexico. Put some respect on the man's name. Rap Star's not biased. Mauricio Lara's what has he been doing to us, bruv? Eddie Hearn brought Mauricio Lara before as an underdog just to use him. And Mauricio Lara came to England and already shamed us. And how he put a beating on Josh Warrington, bro. This is the same Mauricio Lara which shocked all the British fans. You know what I mean? And came and beat up our champions like that, bro. And I'm going to give Mauricio Lara his fucking flowers, man. Mauricio Lara from Mexico has been coming to England and demolishing us. How the fuck did he knock out Lee Woods like that? You got to put respect on the Mexican brother here, man. See, look, Rap Star's not biased. I respect Mauricio Lara for coming to my hometown and putting beatings on people. And this is not the way it was meant to go. You better know that Eddie Hearn is out there trying to make sure that a British fighter stays winning and using Lara as a name. But Lara keeps turning it around, bro. Listen, Lara keeps coming to England and putting beatings on our fighters, man. I got to give Lara his flowers, bro. Put some respect on Lara's name. Now, as far as the fight goes, man, Lee Woods was doing really, really well. Lee Woods was in the fight. And he was winning the fight. But look, hey, listen, Lara started landing some heavy blows in the second round. And I said, wait there. This Lara's got power, man. Now, he's not a great boxer, but he's got determination and grit, and he's got power. See, the power that Lara's got, man, if he catches you, bruv, he's putting you to sleep. If Lara catches you, bruv, he hurts you. And Lara's been coming to England and demolishing us. And did you see, Lara fucking went to the side of the ring, and Josh Warrington and Lara got to get it on. And this is what Lara did. He spat on Josh Warrington, bro. He said, you motherfuckers, you come and use me, but now I'm on top. Now Mauricio, Lara's on top. And the British guys are chasing Lara now. You know what I mean? The British guys now is turned the other way around. The British guys now need Lara. They were trying to use him, and it all backfired. Lara's the guy, bro. He showed these people, he showed my people how it's done. And let me tell you, man, he got no fucking morals. The man came and spat on fucking Josh Warrington with no morals. Hey, look, man, let me give Lara Lara's the fucking nutter, bro. Lara's a nutter. And I know my British people, they won't be happy with what they're hearing, but that's the facts. Bruv, this man came to my hometown and he fucking to Josh Warrington. He was supposed to lose to Josh Warrington. And that he just turned it around. They were trying to get the Mexican brother to come here to England and lose. And this is what they try to do with Lee Woods. And it just backfired, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real. England, hey, look, this guy's been putting beatings on my people. This guy's been putting beatings on my people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people are shook of Lara now. That he beat Josh Warrington up like the way he did and the way he just knocked out Lee Woods. Come on, bro. Give the man his fucking flowers. But yo, give me a minute. I'll be back.
Right, what's going on here, Donny's on the next? Barry's actually going to propose to Sandra. Sandra has been giving Barry mad head lately, and he's witch, yeah? He's doing this behind the back of the boys because they know, yeah, they would have cussed him out for proposing to Sandra. Tracy had one job to do, and that was to record it, but she's all over the bloody place. Barry's clocked that she didn't get the footage, so he's going to propose to Sandra again. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tracy! What's going on?
Yo, we're back in the house. But look, let me just say this, people. Do you know how hard it is, yeah, for a man to come from Mexico, come to my country and beat the favorites? And not to mention that you're the B-side. Everything is in favor for my fighter in England, bruv. But here comes Lara, and he keeps defining the odds. Lara's the fucking man, bro. He don't give a fuck. Lara's dealing with my boys in England, bro. I'm going to give him his fucking respect. Now we need Lara. First, Lara was coming here like a fucking name. We were trying to use the Mexican fighter just for our fighters in England. But Lara turned it around, not once, but twice. Twice. Comes to my backyard and starts to put beatings on my fighters. Come on, bro. The fuck is going on? What the fuck is Lara taking from Mexico, bro? What is he on? How's he coming to England and demolishing these guys? And Lee Woods is the same guy that got knockout of the year and beat Michael Conlon. Yo, mic check, 1, 2. You guys hear me right here? Mic check, 1, 2. I got some audio issues. They kicked me out. Are we loud and clear? Do you guys hear me? Mic check 1, 2. We good? All right. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Yes, man. Let's go. Yes, man. Let's go. Eric Gomez. Bomb squad. What's happening? Eric Gomez in the house. Pat Greedy. Con Swannery. Real Boxing TV. Yes, man. What's going on, guys? NE Boxing Fan. Poochie Punchy. John McSmith. What's happening, mate? Hey, Halim, Boston. What's going on? Yes, my brother Halim. Guido. What is happening, Guido? Yes, man. Hey, listen, bros. Look, I told everybody how it is. That at the end of the day, you got to give Lara his fucking respect, bro. He was meant to come to England to lose. And Lara fucking was getting a little bit outboxed, but then he came with that left hook. Bam! And let me ask you this. Was the stoppage? Do you think Ben Davison stopped the fight too early? Do you think the fight got stopped too early, or Ben Davison did a good thing to make his fighter live for another day? Yes, Brian Guzman. Eh? Does anybody think over there, mate, or anywhere around the world, does anybody think Ben Davison stopped the fight too early? Or do you believe that, listen, mate, he saved him for another big fight? What do you think? Because that's the articles going around right now. That the fight was stopped slightly early. But yo, it was 10 seconds left. There was 10 seconds left, bro, in the fight. There was 10 more seconds left in the fight. And Ben Davison threw in the fucking towel, mate. If Vigilante Williamson said if he didn't stop it and the bro gets dropped and had getting yelled at for not stopping it. And Brian says it was a good stop, man. I know Wood wouldn't last a few more seconds on that shield, though. Yo, Hal in Boston says, should have waited to see around so Wood can checked by the doctor. Guido says, hell yeah. He saved him to, could have been a lot worse. But yo, look, man, Wood got up and Wood didn't even do the stinky leg. He got straight back up, right? And Wood was having his hands down, thinking that he's going to go in for 10 seconds. So Wood got up. Wood was already focused on the fighter. He wasn't fucking shaking or nothing like that, bruv. Wood did not do the stinky leg, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Now, what Ben Davison is looking at is that Wood's not got his right hand up. Wood's not got his fucking guard up. You understand? And Ben Davison knows his fighter better than you do. Ben Davison knows his fighter better than you do. That's just a fact. So right now, Ben Davison's thinking, look, my fighter's fucking shooken up, bro. He took a big blow. And the guy's not even putting his hands up. Maybe that's it. He knows his fighter. He knows his body language. Yo, pound for pound king. Pat Greedy. So look, if it was an early stoppage, it was 10 seconds left, bro. Now, let me tell you why. You guys have to understand this. It depends on the fighter, how you know the fighter, bro. Some fighters, bro, you can't stop that fight like that. Are you crazy? You can't stop that kind of a fight for certain fighters. Fighters who got grit, determination, can come back from nowhere. Remember this. Lee Woods is the same man that got knocked down and was getting beaten the fuck out of him until he then turned it around on Michael Conlon. Lee Woods is the same guy that got knocked down and came back and knocked out Michael. Just saying, bro. You know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, we're not the trainers, bro. We don't train these guys. We're not every single day with these guys. We don't know them like Ben Davison or Tunde knows Anthony Yard. We don't know them like that, bro. And we don't know the discussions that go on behind the scenes between a trainer and a fighter. We don't know. So we don't know how these guys know each other. It is what it is. And Lara, boy, Lara got some heavy hands, bro. Lara got some heavy hands, bro. Lara coming to England and beating up people. And now, let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you guys this. You know why Ben Davison threw in the towel? He's going to exercise the rematch now. Now it's going to be the rematch. And that's what Ben Davison did. He said, fuck it. You got the better of us on this one. I'm going to throw the towel in now. We got a rematch clause. See, Ben Davison's clever. You guys don't understand how they think. They're not going to go in and try and get Woods to be knocked out now that he took that punch. Now they're going to want a rematch. And now they're going to activate the rematch clause, bruv. That's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? That's what's going to happen. Now, Lara doesn't have the skill set and the versatility like some of the fighters have. But Lara got power. And Lara can take shots as well. So Lara's going to be hard to beat now, bro. To be fair, Lara's going to be hard to beat, especially on my side of the pond. Now, we know that Lee Woods is coming for the rematch. But then we also know that Josh Warrington and Lara are going back at it. Everyone gets paid either way, so they just stopped it. That's right, there's a rematch going on, bro. They're going to get paid next amount of money. Lara's going to get paid again. And let's get the rematch. And then you got Warrington, who still wants to fight the winner. So, yo, I say Lara's in good position, bro. I'm keeping it real with you guys. I think Lara's in good position, bro. Lara's going to actually, you already can see that if Lara beats Woods, he's a favorite against fucking Warrington. So now the tables are fucking turned. This guy was the underdog and he's come to England and now he's turned it around. Now he's the favorite against both fucking ex-champions in England. Lara's turned it around. And let me tell you where Lara is the top guy now. Now Lara is the A side. Lara gets the big money now. And he deserves it. Now Lara gets them pounds. Lara's going to get the biggest share. They can't use him anymore. Now he's in control. It's for a WBA title, wasn't it? Lara's the A side. You get me? And that's it. Now he's turned it around and he's the A side. So now you got to work with Lara now. Now everybody wants him. He turned it all around, bro. And big respect to the Mexican brother. They try to use him. We try to use him in England. Let's be honest. We try to use him and it backfired in our face. Eddie Hearn tried to use him and it backfired on his face. That's what happened, bro. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, bro. Yo, where's my brethren Tunde? Tunde! What a guan, Tunde. Where you at, brother?
What up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Can we meet you?
My name is Tunde Tupac, aka the rap killer,
Tunde
the
Tupac.
rap flexer, kill them all.
Your name.
Your name is
Tunde
Tunde.
Tupac.
Tunde Tupac.
You can write the rap killer there.
But Tunde is your
It's
name.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Tunde, with your dressing, I know the kind of song that you're about to present.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about it?
Just rap game. I kill the rap game because the haters want us down, but they're not gonna get us.
You don't
Calm
need to
down.
tell us about the haters now.
Rappers, right? You're a
Yes.
rapper.
Rapper.
Good. Let's hear you.
Check it. Ha ha. Check it. Ha ha ha. Check it. Check it. Check it. I rule everywhere. I rule. They want to take me down, but they cannot take me down. Yeah. I rule New York. I rule Lagos to Atlanta. We go to Chicago. Check me out. Check my game. My game is tight. All the haters, I shoot them in the brain. Boom, boom, boom. I've been around with my guys, 50 Cent, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop Dogg. We're all in this game together because I kill them all. I kill Tupac and I kill Biggie. I kill them all because they can't contain my rap game.
Hey!
It's off the
Wait,
hook because I'll
calm
kill
down.
you all now.
No, calm down. You killed?
You killed who?
It's just a lyric. Don't fear.
Lyric.
Your lyric
Hey.
will put you in trouble. You have to be very careful. You don't just go about saying things that you don't know.
It's a rap game. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
How old are you?
I've been in this game.
Move. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. That's it. With your arms now. That's it. That's it. Move. 1, 2.
So yeah, I've seen some interviews as well with Lomachenko coming out with some interviews yesterday, right? I haven't watched the Neri fight yet, so I gotta go watch that, man. I haven't watched the other fight. I've seen highlights. I know he won. It's calling out in a way. But Lomachenko come out and said, look, let's get this Haney fight now. You know what I mean? He said he's ready for Haney, and he goes, there shouldn't be no problems. Lomachenko says we want the Haney fight now. You get me? And then they asked Lomachenko, what does he think about Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia? And Lomachenko says Tank Davis is going to knock out Ryan Garcia. So that's the first time I've heard a fighter be confident to say Gervonta Tank Davis will KO Ryan Garcia is Lomachenko's prediction. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko's saying that Ryan Garcia is going to get knocked out by Tank Davis. Wow. I ain't really heard it like that from many fighters. But Lomachenko says that Ryan's getting knocked out, sparked out by Gervonta Tank Davis. And on the other hand, he says that he's ready for Devin Haney. And let's get this fight with Devin Haney. So, hey, let's see what happens. Is this Devin Haney fight should be getting announced? Lomachenko says, look, there's only a little few things that you got to work it out. We're ready to fight now. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens with that. I don't know exactly what's going on. But what I know is that I was a bit surprised. Not just surprised, it's just the way Loma said that Ryan's getting KO'd by Tank Davis. So, hey, Loma said that he sparred Ryan back in the day. So he feels Ryan's got a lot of flaws. Going into the Tank Davis fight, Lomachenko feels that Ryan Garcia has got more flaws than you guys think. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see. Loma don't want that Ryan smoke, says Eric Gomez. We'll see, though. Hey, if Ryan Garcia can, you know what I mean, shut Loma up, but Lomachenko is going with Gervonta Tank Davis, bruv, to KO Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he said. That's what he said, bro. But yo, he ready for Haney, you know. He ready for Haney, you know. Lomachenko said he ready for Devin Haney, bro. He want Devin Haney now. Lomachenko's not backing down from the Haney fight, though. He wants that Haney smoke, bro. So, hey, that's all I know. That's all I heard from Lomachenko, you know? But how was that fight with Luis Neri? How was that fight with Neri? Was that a good fight? Yes, man. Yo, 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 Eliza in the house. Danny Medina in the house right now. Guido, Tip Bayless. Guido says everyone was saying Lomachenko was going to beat the shit out of Teofimo Lopez, but look what happened. Yep, anything can happen. Anything can happen, bro. But we know this, though. Hey, let me tell you something now, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What am I looking for? Give me a sec. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Let's go. Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis is signed. Now they're looking for venues, tickets. Big fight should be announced. Everything's in order. Now they just got to work out the last few things, which means the main thing is done. Both fighters should be training right now. In other words, now they're going forward with venue and tickets. So this fight looks like it's going to be really saying that is going to happen now. So we'll see. But this is the biggest fight for the lightweight division at the moment when you talk about hype. When you talk about hype, money, clout, and the attention of the boxing fans, this one's got it. This one's got everyone talking about it. You know what I mean? Now, yes, Lomachenko and Haney is more for the medals, for the belts. That's a bigger fight in paper. But right now, the attention of the boxing fans are on this fight. So, yo, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, if that gets announced, the press conference is going to be fire. You know that that's going to be a bit of energy, right? It's going to be fucking exciting to see these guys go at each other. So, yeah, let's hope it happens. Yeah, okay, I believe it when they're in the ring, says Dennis Carrera. Let's go. I got to believe it when I see the press conference and the weigh-in, says Sliding Counter. Rapstar, you missed a brutal fight of the year candidate. I know, man. I'll watch it in a bit. Con Swannery says, yeah, don't forget, Ryan is the pull-out king. Hey, listen, anything can happen. Tomorrow, this fight will be cancelled again. The fight has been on, off already. So even though they're going to even, we never know what's really going to happen until they both get in the ring, bro. Until I see the live weigh-in, then I know this fight is 100%. Even the press conference, anything can happen, bro. After that, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Tank Davis can get in trouble again and beat up one of his women and end up in prison. Ryan Garcia has been pulled out of fights before. So we don't know what the fuck can happen. Until they both get in the ring, yes. I gotta watch that Neri fight, bro. I have to watch that fight, bro. I was thinking of cancelling the live, and just watch the boxing that I missed. You know what I mean? I thought I'd cancel the live, man. To be honest. Mastermind. What are you saying, brother?
What's up? What's going on, brother?
You do watch the boxing on the weekend?
Yeah, buddy. I had to work, man. I missed everything.
Oh, you missed the Mexican brother coming over to England and beating up Lee Woods?
He beat Woods, he dropped him.
Yeah, he gave him a
That's
solid
the
left
knockout,
hook.
wasn't it?
Well, no, he got
Oh
back
my
up,
God.
but then the corner threw in the towel. It was
Come
brutal.
about, man. Brutal.
It was a brutal shot, but the guy got up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Them that Tank Dave is off the chain.
Now,
That's
what
the
do you
picture
think
you
about
showing right
this?
there.
This is the guy, LARA, who
Oh,
knocked out Lee
that's
Woods.
yeah. We're talking about this girl. What he caught him with the big left hand?
Left hook.
He see, that's what I'm saying. Got to keep that right hand up. Rap. Got to keep that right hand up.
To be fair with you, Lee Woods had his right hand up for a long time, but this time what happened? He went in for a left punch, and LARA went in for a left hook, and LARA's one landed.
Simultaneously.
Yep.
That's the worst time. That's the worst way it could go down, ain't it?
Well, that's the punch that landed.
Man,
You know?
that was his first loss.
Yes, sir.
Man, it ain't.
No. That's his third loss. Third loss.
Oh no. Oh, see, well, but dude still undefeated then. You
No,
saying he's
LARA's
still
lost as
undefeated?
well. LARA's lost as well
Oh, they
before.
both got losses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking yeah, I seen it on there. Dang, I missed out, man. They had me working all day, man.
Well, you go watch that fight and go watch the Neri fight as well, because I missed the Neri fight, so I'm gonna go watch that fight in a bit. But let's talk about stuff that you do know. Lomachenko came on the mic yesterday. Lomachenko was all over the TV everywhere. And Lomachenko said he already ready for to fight Devin Haney. He waiting on them basically. All right.
Yeah.
And Lomachenko said, "Look, man, I'm already ready for that smoke." Like Loma wants the Devin Haney fight. Do not make any mistake. You get me?
Right.
Now at this time, Lomachenko's been active. He's been in the gym, and he said he wants that shit now. And now him being active, being in the gym, hey, Devin Haney just got to sign that fight, bro. What are you saying
Got
about
no
this
choice.
fight? What are you
He
saying?
ain't got no choice. Remember, this is the one he got to get past right here. He get past this one, then we know he the truth. You must beat Lomachenko by any means necessary. You got to win that fight, and Lomachenko must win it too. So it's gonna be a war. Definitely gonna be a war.
Well, let's put it this way: Lomachenko is confident, and I know people in the last 1 year since he went to fight for his country, Ukraine, or took time out to show respect for Ukraine. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, when he came back, he didn't look his best, but still, in the later rounds, if you go watch that fight, the old Loma was coming back. He was putting more beatings on Jermaine Ortiz in the 9th, in the 10th, in the 11th and 12th. Jermaine Ortiz couldn't touch him.
And they don't want to give him credit for Jermaine Ortiz. They act like
Because it
he
was a tougher fight. It was a tougher fight in the beginning of the fight.
because Jermaine is a beast. He undefeated. He's not gonna go easy. And he's a talented young guy. That's what I don't like about the Lomachenko slander. He fought a game opponent, man. He fought a game opponent, rap. Yeah, this dude, this was not an easy victory at all. You know what I mean? They want to act like I don't know why he want to take
You're right
criticism.
about that. You know why you're right about that? Because if Devin Haney beat an unbeaten guy like Jermaine Ortiz, he would have got credit for it.
Yeah, just like Cambosis was an unbeaten, undisputed. He got credit. So you got to beat Lomachenko. We just got to see that you able to beat him. You can't skip this fight. This the fight we got to have. You know what I mean? He beat him. Then we see he solidified because, like you said, right now they could just say Cambosis ain't shit, but They got no excuses if he beat Lomachenko.
Nah, listen, Haney beat Lomachenko. You can't deny him pound for pound status. You can't deny him for being who he is.
And if he lose to Lomachenko, they're
Then it
gonna
is
say
what it
he
is.
wasn't. They're gonna say he wasn't never shit.
Yep, pretty much.
Yo, boxing learner,
Yeah,
what's going on, brother?
boxing
What's up?
learner.
What's up,
What's
guys?
up? Yeah, you got to tell me about this. Ain't they gonna say that he gotta win this, or they gonna say he wasn't shit? This like Holyfield losing to Riddick Bowe. You
Yeah,
gotta win this one.
yeah, you have to. You know, they gonna throw you under the bus if you don't. Pretty much.
Yep, yep. Because you said you would
If
never
Haney
lose to a
don't
white
beat
boy.
Loma, let's let it be known. I want to know from our American brothers right now. We got boxing learner in the house. We got mastermind in the house. So what we're hearing from the American people, especially on the panel, is if Haney don't beat Loma, boxing fans and motherfuckers will say Haney ain't shit.
I won't say
Yep.
that. I won't say
No,
that.
because
But
Lomachenko is one of the greats, though.
They gonna say who has he beat. They gonna remember Holyfield. He beat Buster Douglas. That's nobody. Then he beat Larry Holmes. Beat Burt Cooper. He beat nobody. So when you lose to Riddick Bowe, they're gonna say, well, you didn't beat Tyson. Lomachenko is Tyson. You got to beat Tyson. You got to beat Lomachenko to get your credit.
right, you gotta beat the established guy.
Yeah, but
Lomachenko
you
is
There it
guys have
established.
is.
to understand this, though. You're
There it
making a
is.
big. Nah, I think
Established.
you're making a bigger thing out of it. Look. Let's listen to this, bro. You know how old Haney is?
23.
Haney's
24
a
actually.
young
He's
fucking
24 now.
boy. Haney's
Yep.
the same age as Ryan Garcia and these
Right.
guys. So
Tiafimo.
if Haney loses a tough fight with Loma, he can still come back.
Exactly.
No. Just like Lopez could come back, but you can't lose this young. You have to win. That's what destroy
But he
fighters
can
losing
still
young.
come back. You know why Haney can come back? Let me tell you why. Haney got big fights in the future, whether you like it or not, with Shakur Stevenson. Haney got a big fight with Ryan Garcia, big money fight. Haney got a big fight with Tank if he wants in the future. Haney got a big fight with Teofimo Lopez in the future. You guys don't understand that if Haney loses to Loma, it's not over.
It's over because if he loses to Lomo, he loses all three of them fights.
No, he built himself back to get back. Look, Teofimo Lopez had 2 fights. He's back in contention.
Right.
Haney will have to have 2 tune-ups and he'll get back to contention.
No, he can't. You can't lose you can't lose this. This would destroy Adrian Broner and this would destroy Teofimo. You can't, they're too young to lose. They need the confidence. They need to be undefeated. Just like Tank Davis can't lose. If they lose, they're gonna keep losing. And I don't think he could beat Ryan, Tank, or Shakur if he loses to Lomachenko. It's gonna shatter his confidence.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
agree
telling
with
you
you.
about.
I don't agree with you. And look, I respect your opinion, but I don't agree with you because
Yeah.
styles make fights.
What you think,
Everything is
Lerner?
styles make fights.
Well,
Haney still got a better style than Ryan. He could probably edge him out on a points decision.
well,
Haney can still probably outpoint Shakur. We don't know because he's longer than him. Right? You can't write him off because he loses a tough fight against Lomachenko, bro. One of the greatest who ever did it.
well, yeah, I don't think you can write anybody off in this boxing game. It's not smart to write
So
anybody
you
off.
can't write him off, can you?
No, you can't.
And Haney still got a chance if he beats Loma, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean,
We
if he
lost
loses to
all-time
Loma,
greats.
if he loses
Remember?
to Loma, do you think he
Mm-hmm.
can still beat one of the other guys that he was talking about?
Yeah, I think he can. I mean, he's talented enough. He's disciplined enough. He puts the work in the gym enough. You know, well, I don't see why not.
See, Mastermind.
I mean, who else has lost early in their career that came back? Who else? Badu Jack lost early in his career. He got knocked out, and then he became a super middleweight champion, light heavyweight champion. Who else? Who else? I'm thinking of some other people.
And you know what? I like what Dennis Carrera says. It's better to lose at a young age coming up in life. You can rebuild from that if you're a true winner inside.
Yep, I think Costa Zoo even got knocked out and came back to win undisputed.
Manny Pacquiao got beaten up and came
Oh
back.
man, not Manny Pacquiao got knocked out when he was in the lower weight classes too. Before he went on his run.
So mastermind.
But you gotta remember.
What you saying? I can't hear you, brother.
He's breaking up. Yeah.
No, it's breaking up. Look, I don't think you can write off a young Devin Haney if he loses a points decision and, you know, loses by a round or 2 rounds. You can never write him off against the other guys. Lomachenko might just have his number. Lomachenko is a tricky, different kind of fighter anyway, right? At the end of the day, Loma might be training like a fucking beast right now to do the best he's ever done against anyone, right? So Loma is the guy that's proven himself. He's a freeweight world champion.
Right.
You got to remember that Haney is still young. And listen, Lomachenko lost to Salido and came back and took over the world. But what we know is that Haney would have to rebuild again. And when Haney rebuilds, he'll have to come back, you know what I mean, at 140 as a stronger fighter.
Yep.
People saying that Haney is done, Haney is trash if he loses to Loma. I think that's wrong. I think that's just hating, and not hating in a way where you mean to hate him, but you're over criticizing him. Do you understand?
Not fair criticism.
No, because but this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying, Rap Star. He has to win. This is a must-win fight. It can destroy your fight, just like Mike Tyson. When he lost to Buster Douglas, he was never the same. He was great. It killed his confidence.
Mastermind. You got to look at it from a big outlook. Lomachenko's Lomachenko. Haney is no Lomachenko then. If he loses to Loma, we know he loses to Loma, but it doesn't mean he can't come back another day. Because he's still very, very young. But let's talk to Frank. Maybe Frank can look at it from the future perspective. Frank, if Haney loses a tough decision by 1-2 rounds or 1 round, it's not over for him for the future, is it?
Well, it is and it isn't. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but you have to understand it's a battle of narratives, right? Because the narrative is that they compare him to Floyd Mayweather. They're saying that him, Shakur, all these guys.
That would all be over.
Yeah, so that's what he's selling right now, right? Is
legacy,
the best, TBE.
Yeah, but he can still have big fights and still beat one of the best.
I mean, he could, but you're gonna have to understand that he's gonna lose a lot of fans.
Right.
Okay, well that's different.
Because are you familiar with guys like Virgil Ortiz or Xander Zayas?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They're not talking the shit that he's talking. You have to understand, he's talking like Teofimo and all the blowback. That's what's gonna happen. It's just blowback. I mean, you can't talk. Even Ryan talks a gang of shit. They all talk a gang of shit, and they haven't really done anything. I mean, Haney has, but you have to understand that his fans are living in this delusional world that he's the TBE.
He's a Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's how he's sold himself, which is fine. But you still have to prove it.
And look what the loss did to Adrian Broner. Didn't it destroy his career? He wasn't the same. I'm saying it could do. I think these type of guys would fall off like Adrian Broner. These are invincible guys in their brain.
Yeah, that's a good example.
I think Teofimo is more similar to Adrian Broner than Devin Haney.
Well, no, but Teofimo, at least Teofimo accomplished something first. He did accomplish what he disputed. Adrian Broner, he didn't accomplish what Teofimo did.
That's
he's had a decent career. Look, I still respect his career, but he didn't accomplish what they set him out to be.
Right.
And it's just where fans put people on a pedestal that they're invincible.
Yeah, I agree with that. With the Adrian Broner, I wanted to point it. Now that you brought it up, yeah, I agree. Even though he's a 4-division champion, if you really look at his resume, like very few of the champions are very, very like that.
His best win was Paulie Malignaggi, bro.
Yeah, they're not that respectful.
Right. That's the best win of his career. Like you said, if he loses to Lomachenko, he loses his invincibility. And like T.O. was not supposed to lose that early in his career. He's not the same fighter. That's what we're saying. You're losing that mental. You know what I mean? And just beating Kambosos is not enough. You have to beat Kambosos and beat Lomachenko. This is a must-win, Rap. A must-win.
Well,
He has to win it.
every fight at the elite level is a must win. To be honest with you.
But Lomachenko is an elite fighter. So now, if he loses to Lomachenko, they're gonna say he wasn't never shit. He just beat a garbage ass Kambosos. That's what they're gonna say.
Well, yeah, it's weird. I think right now Kambosos is seen like the Buster Douglas. Everybody looks at him as a Buster Douglas, the guy who the guy who's not really shit, but he came in and beat the guy on that night. That's where they look at him. So nobody really respected him because especially when he lost his next fight, like he was nobody, and
let me give you an example. We got two known fanboys that come in here. You got Mirage with his Benavidez love, and you got Dirk Dickhead with his Boots Ennis love. Now, what do you think is going to happen when those guys lose? Because it's boxing. There's only been one man to not lose, and I kind of think it was fraudulent.
Joe Calzaghe, Rocky Marciano.
No, I'm talking about these fanboys. Like, those are the type of fans that hate. The other one is Shakur. Like, you have people, he'll never lose. He's the best. It's like, bro, it's boxing. Everybody's going to take a loss.
Everybody's going to, yeah.
Now, Ricardo Lopez. No, you got to go undefeated.
True. You got to go. But
Andre Ward.
You got, Andre Ward. But that's very rare. Out of all the thousands of.
Yeah, but out of Calzaghe, the only one considered TBE is Floyd. But, that to me was just marketing.
And but he was blessed too. Remember, he almost lost a couple fights. It was close. God was on his side. He had some close fights. He could have went out either way.
But I'm talking about like these guys with the O's, Benavidez, Boots Ennis, Shakur. These guys all got O's, you know. And
yes, sir.
Once they take the O, where are these guys claiming they're the best? You know, I like Virgil Ortiz, but I wouldn't get on here and say he's never going to lose. I mean, I would bet money that eventually someone's going to have Virgil Ortiz numbers. Someone's going to beat Keyshawn. They're all going to lose, bro. The Charlo's lost. Well, the one undisputed, he took a loss. Does that make him not good?
And that was a bullshit loss, wasn't it? He shouldn't have lost that one. What you think?
That Charlo, when he lost?
Yeah.
He should have a draw too against Castano, but he does, right? They took a draw.
Yeah, I thought he should have won that Harrison fight. He was hurting that boy.
He lost, bro. You know, everybody loses. It's a sport of boxing. I'm just saying where Devin Haney is at right now is he's in that position where you're claiming to be the best. So, you know, you need to stay undefeated.
Yep. Especially against Lomachenko, because and you can't afford to lose to a guy that good, because he's so good he can solidify your place in boxing as a pound for pound fighter.
Man, he will solidify Devin Haney. Yes,
but
absolutely.
Like what Rap said, I don't think his career is over. But if you hyped yourself up, I don't know where his head would be if he lost to Lomachenko, like him personally.
And Tank Davis the same way. He can't handle no loss. He worse than Adrian Broner.
I don't think those guys can. I don't think Ryan, Tank, all these, they can't handle a loss.
Look at Prince Nassim. He the perfect example, ain't he? He couldn't handle a loss. He was too much of a hype man. He had a type of mentality like I'll never lose.
He did. Ricky Hatton could never bounce back. Ricky Hatton never bounced back. He couldn't handle it.
Look at Wilder. Deontay Wilder, man.
About something else right now. I got some American people which have reached out to Rapstar, and they said that the Haneys and Devin Haney's dad, Bill Haney, was disrespectful to the executioner Bernard Hopkins.
Very.
And he said, and I want to talk about this. And in fact, you know what I'm going to do?
Go ahead.
The clip that people.
You know how to clear a ticket down?
Yep, I'm trying. Some fucking walkie-talkies and shit going on. Give me a sec. Now the clip that I'm gonna play that I was told about is, everybody listen to this. And some American fans are feel disrespected and said that the Haneys don't know what they're talking about. The executioner was on another level to a Devin Haney, but Bill Haney says that Devin Haney is on a different level to the executioner. Hear this.
Props, you know what I mean? Like I said, our parents had to work to get us in schools, to get us integrated. Then we had to work to get our kids confident in that integration. And then through that, there's been some kids that have obviously to do out of protection for their job. And I really believe that Bernard Hopkins has lost touch with reality and what's real and what is his job to do. And it's just really sad that Bernard Hopkins will have not good things to say about young kids like Devin that don't drink, don't smoke, eat right, make weight, that are world champions, that are similar to him, but I thought they were similar to him. But actually, Bernard is nothing like Devin. Devin is a better fighter than him, overall better person, better everything. And Bernard, when you were 23, you were in jail for being a cat burglar, a petty thief at 23. Dev ain't been to jail. He don't smoke. He don't drink. He don't do nothing. And he's an undisputed champion at 23. And you was in the penitentiary. So what do you mean guys aren't like you?
Now, let me tell you where this has come from. Bernard Hopkins said some fighters have got it. And basically, Bernard Hopkins is having his opinion that Haney ain't got it like that sometimes. Right? That's his opinion. But what Haney's dad says is, Bernard Hopkins, you were in prison anyway. Right? And don't forget, he's saying you ain't being real. You're not real. But Bernard Hopkins is one of the realest motherfuckers in boxing. And not to mention what he's done in boxing. And now he's saying that Bernard Hopkins ain't in no level of Devin Haney. Wait. Some of the American fans have reached out to Rapstar. And they say Haney's capping here now. That Haney don't know the respect of Hopkins. Don't say that Hopkins ain't shit compared to Haney. They're saying this is two different kind of fighters. One's a legendary fighter that's Bernard Hopkins. Now, not only is Haney as good as Mayweather, now Bernard Hopkins ain't even on the same level. What'd you say about that, Frank?
That's cap. I mean, we know it's not true. I mean, the guy sounds
Hopkins
like
is on another level of his own.
Oh yeah, I mean, but the guy sounds delusional. I mean, he's an established
Bill
legend.
Haney sounds delusional, yeah?
Yeah, it sounds like someone that's gotten too big of a head. It just they're not connected to reality.
But Bill Haney's been doing that for quite some time now. He's not as annoying as some other guys, but he says some real crazy shit, and people are just now starting to get onto it. He's attacking Bernard now publicly. He's talking about what he's done in the past and all this other stuff. I think he just, I don't think it's his place to criticize. Yeah, Bernard made his mistakes, but I don't think it's to compare them in such a way and try to denigrate him for making his mistakes. It's I think he's just going too far. He's always trying to promote Devin Haney. That's good and all, but I don't think you have to disrespect people and say that and make obvious weird.
Bernard did the disrespecting first, though. Remember, he the one clown the belts.
I mean, Bill went in on
He
Bernard.
started.
Bill, I got the rest of the interviews. Bill went in on Bernard, like really put him down.
You got to remember, Bernard, he Bill disrespected them first. He
Bill
said the belts.
Personal on himself.
Of course,
he took
it is personal. If you saying the belts ain't worth shit now that I got them, it is personal. So now, like I said, if he beats Lomachenko,
Bernard is just saying though. Bernard is saying what a lot of people are saying, that they don't class him as the top guy.
But yeah, so fight me then. You protecting your fighter.
But Bernard
so
is basically saying what Frank is saying. Bernard is basically saying what NL is saying. Bernard is basically saying what pound for pound boxing is saying. Bernard is saying what real boxing TV is saying.
Hold on. But Bernard, hold on. This would make it so disrespectful.
So that means what Bill Haney's doing now, he's slandering Bernard because he took it personal. But look, what Bernard is saying is there's other fighters out there, bro. He don't look at Haney as the top guy like that.
No, but let me explain to you. Let me explain to you why Bernard is dead wrong. Because Bernard was Devin Haney of his time. He was never the number one guy. He was never as popular as Roy Jones or people that at his level. And now that Devin Haney is in the same spot, you act like you forgot that you was the same guy.
How was it? What did he say?
Everybody says the same fucking shit.
Yeah. What was it that was disrespectful? Talking about belts that disrespect somebody?
No, this is what I'm saying. That's disrespectful. Now that I got the belts don't mean shit. If your fighter better than my fighter, put him in there.
How is that disrespectful?
Because you saying now that I got, if the belts
Yeah.
are the pristine, and then I get them now, it ain't shit. You disrespecting me. So now I'm not popular. So you don't want even
No,
want to
he's
fight for
not.
him
He
now.
didn't. That's not disrespecting a fighter. It's just tell him he still needs to fight somebody. That's not
Right.
disrespectful.
And like you said, remember he had to fight Roy Jones. He lost to Roy Jones, right? Lomachenko is Devin Haney's Roy Jones. He's right. He does have to beat Lomachenko, but don't tell me I'm not worth nothing. Put your guy Ryan in there with me, with Devin, and whip his ass. That's all we're trying to do. So if it takes disrespect, whatever it takes to get these guys in the ring, if it takes disrespect, that's what it takes.
How is that disrespecting Bernard getting somebody in the ring? That doesn't make any sense.
No, I'm saying, motherfucker, you don't want to fight
But
Devin Haney.
didn't Floyd constantly disrespect Sugar Ray Leonard and
But he never
Ali?
fought them. That's not his era, though.
No, but
No,
Floyd
we
was
talking about
known for he constantly disrespected everybody, saying he's the
right,
best and they weren't on his level. And then Tyson, a
right,
lot of fighters came out and said Floyd's being disrespectful, like he shouldn't
right.
be talking like that. Tyson said it; they all said it.
Mm-hmm.
So what Bernard said wasn't disrespectful. He didn't get personal. He didn't disrespect.
Yeah,
Devin
you're right.
Haney.
He did. Yeah, you're right. He didn't get
said,
personal. You're right.
And Bernard actually acknowledged that he was in Haney's position, and so he had to prove more. And that's all he's saying is that he had to prove. He would have never got the shot against Trinidad, and if he had just jabbed and grabbed, he knew what he had to do to Trinidad. He had to knock him out to get his respect. So that's all he's
you gotta win.
Is that but he also said you got to go in there and look good. He's trying to tell him like, hey man, they're never going to give you the respect. I'm trying to tell you I was there, and this is what you need to do to earn it. Like running your mouth is not going to get it.
Yeah, but remember, running your mouth will get you to fight.
No,
that do get you fight.
No, respect is different. From clout is clout, right? Like we talk about clout chasing. Now that's what we call it, clout chasing.
I think you guys got to remember this. How many people think that Tank Davis is top dog at lightweight sometimes? A lot of people.
The money man. He's the money man.
He's
the famous guy.
All the fans talk about Tank Davis being the top dog. That's the problem, right?
Right.
So when Bernard Hopkins says it, that Tank Davis is the top dog, right? He's saying what other people are saying, though, right? Yeah. So what Haney's done,
exactly.
Haney's have took it personal. That's all it is. But let me just rewind the clock.
Yeah.
Where this started from. Wait there. Let's listen to this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
The story, and that's who I want. And personally, I believe he's going to do that. And I think that you and everybody else will be asking for the Tank Davis fight.
Is that a fight?
I really believe that.
As a fighter, I know you just said it's a question mark or something that Ryan still has to answer. The lightweight division is stacked. Is that a person you want to see him fight Tank, or is there somebody else in the lightweight division that you would like?
No, I'd rather see him go right to the top. Tank right now is his division. I'll say it again if you need me to repeat it. Why mess with the second or the third best? Go right to the dance. I mean, if you really believe that you are that guy, then you have to be that guy, but not talk that guy.
And I gotta ask you, a lot of people gonna, go off on that.
People do what people do, but what's going to happen is what's going to happen. But you gotta understand that everything has a process. Whether I like it or anybody else like it, the process starts Saturday, and it leads to, we know, without having hopefully to bigger and better things for Ryan Garcia.
Anybody else? Devin Haney has all the belts.
So you can have all the belts, but that don't mean they all fit your pants.
Ryan can fight Devin.
Who's more popular, Ryan or Haney? Who's more popular? You mean to tell me Haney walk in the mall anywhere in downtown LA, they're gonna, or take out LA because it's anywhere else. Who's gonna shoot who first? I mean, it is what it is. It ain't about color, it ain't about tall, it ain't about who looks better. It's about the talent. That's what I see. And again, that division, the top 5, the top 8, it's good. It's good. It's a lot of good fights gonna happen there. And listen, I see a whole mixture of good fights happening.
All right. So look, let me just cook what Bernard Hopkins is cooking. All right. What Bernard Hopkins is saying is, look, the top dogs right now is Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. They're more popular. Devin Haney got the belts, but he can't fill the belts. He ain't the guy that's got any legacy in the belts either. What he's saying is that those belts don't fit his pockets. He went and beat a fighter like Kambosos, yes, but the real guys that are more popular, more that the fans want to see, are the fighters like Gervonta Tank Davis is a top dog for boxing, not Devin Haney. So Bernard Hopkins is basically just saying it as it is. Now, what happened?
No. That ain't how it is. That's disrespectful to the sport.
What did you just hear?
He said popularity.
He said
this is about the best. It's about beating the best.
But what is he saying wrong, though?
He's talking about a
No,
popularity.
let me explain.
But
Yeah, he's talking about
saying,
popularity.
Though, he's
No, but I'm saying he disrespect. No, he's not. No. But listen what I'm saying. No, listen what I'm saying. Boxing ain't about who's popular. It's about beating the best.
Yeah, but
we're talking about who's the best.
Problem is though,
that's why I don't understand what are we even playing this for, like a popularity contest.
No, because
like
we gotta remember this is Bernard Hopkins. This is Bernard Hopkins.
Okay.
And Bernard
It's about being the best, man.
Bernard Hopkins says
but we're actual boxing fans. We're not casuals.
No,
we don't care about who's
fucking
popular.
saying wrong? Let me answer.
No one said he's saying nothing wrong. I said, what's the point? We're not casuals. We don't care about who's popular on Instagram. I'm sorry. Unless y'all do. Y'all be on these motherfuckers' Instagram.
It sounds like he ducking. But don't it sound like he ducking when he uses popularity?
Instagram, bro. I don't care. I just want to see people fight in the ring and talented people.
All right, you don't.
But it sounds like you ducking, right?
If you don't care.
All right,
but if you use the 13-year-old girl wanting to see Ryan Garcia punch a speed bag with his shirt off, I'm not understanding.
Watch this. I'll prove you wrong, though. I'll prove you
he
wrong.
Walk in the mall. Who
I'll
gonna
prove
stop
you
him?
Wrong.
How many bitches he gonna
Let
get?
me fucking talk then, innit, bro? All right, this is what's going on. You guys are detached to the fans. You're detached to what Bernard Hopkins are saying. You guys are in the Devin Haney feelings situation here, bro. We're saying
bro, I said I agree with
let me get
him.
it off. Well, you can have your 2
You
minutes.
lying on me.
Just shut the fuck up and let me cook.
Bro, take your ass on somewhere. Go ahead.
Motherfucker, you just keep talking like Mirage, like some pussy out here, bro. Can't you just handle yourself? Or you got anxiety right now? What's the problem? Man, you're acting like some bitch out here. Watch this.
Do you want me to respond or you just gonna keep going?
No, because you got anxiety out here, bro.
Okay, well, go on.
You acting like a Devin Haney proper fanboy out here,
okay,
bro.
Go ahead.
Come
go
on,
ahead,
we know
bro.
you love
Repeat
Haney,
what he just said to us in a video, like we didn't understand what he was saying.
You just keep biting in, and we're gonna go back to where I got a scar. So
go ahead and start. You never started.
Every time.
Look, I'm gonna give you starting right now. Let's see how long it takes.
Let me just tell you this, bro. You're a very disrespectful little motherfucker. First of all, when the host is speaking, you just keep cutting him off. You keep cutting the host off like you got some anxiety issues out here, bro. Motherfucker can't even control himself and let me get my shit off, and then he wants to keep talking. Look, all I'm saying is Tank Davis is known as the cash cow top dog in that division. Tank Davis is the bigger name when it comes to Haney and Tank. So what Bernard Hopkins has said shouldn't be getting in too much of your feelings. And the second thing he did say, and I feel that the fans are listening right now, bro, that even if he's got the belts, his pockets ain't filling those belts up. He ain't proved that he is undisputed in Bernard Hopkins' eyes. And Bernard Hopkins is saying that the opponent he beat basically doesn't even certify the belts that he's got in his pockets right now. We know the top dog in that division when it comes to the money, the popularity, and all the fans want to watch is Gervonta Tank Davis. Now you can talk, bro.
I don't know why you had to reiterate that, because if you was listening, I said I agree. He's more popular. We all know that.
So why are you shouting over me?
What? I'm not sure. I think you just want to hear me disagree. I'm not getting why you keep saying
hold on,
I'm
but
saying something that he's
let
saying
me.
is wrong. What I said was, who gives a fuck about a popularity contest or his money?
The
I don't
fans do.
Okay, the
care.
The
fans give
fans.
a
That's
Hold
what
fuck.
he
on,
just
The
said.
but
fans
The
Frank.
care
fans
about
give
his
a
Fans.
fuck.
money.
No, the
The
fans
fans
give a
care about his
fuck.
Hold on,
money.
The fans give a fuck, you dumb
but
fuck.
hold
And I'll
on,
tell
y'all.
you why the fans
The
give a
fans
fuck.
care about
No.
his
The
money.
fans care. I'll tell you why the fans care. The bigger
Why
fight
do the fans
for
care
the
about his
fans.
money?
Let
He
me
paying
tell
their
you why.
bill.
Because Bernard Hopkins is right. The bigger fight in the fans' eyes, which will probably sell more, is Ryan versus Tank.
No one said that. No one's
That's so.
bro.
Why
Where
you
are you
saying
getting
why
these
if
false
you
Yeah,
don't
you
disagreements
said
in
who
your
if
head?
you
cares,
don't
and you said the
fucking care,
fans
you idiot.
care. Yeah,
Other
he's not a
fans
fan.
care.
Where are
The
you
fans
getting? Where are you
care.
getting these false
But
disagreements in your head?
Man, you just, do you know what it
hey,
is with
but
This
Chavo?
dude is
He
dense,
turns
bro. He's a
around the
fucking
conversation,
blockhead.
Frank, every time he gets cooked.
Yeah, he's a
now,
blockhead.
Every
now,
time he
let,
cooks, he
Fuck it. He
agrees
now,
just
with you.
repeats
but
what you
Every
said.
time, and then he'll
I,
agree with you. All the time.
but let,
How? How
can
about
I
fucking?
See, he
Let
can
just
me
I
get
he
talk
just
real
context
answered the
quick?
and you
question
start
with the
agreeing with
question.
me. Forget this shit, bro. Go on.
Hold on. Hey, can I talk real quick? Let me just say this. I'm
Yeah.
saying you're using popularity as a ducking mechanism. So you're saying, okay, we know Ryan and Tank is more popular, but are you using this as a reason why you won't fight him? I mean, I know he's popular, but is he better? I want to know. I want to know if Devin can beat Ryan. I want to know if Devin
Thank
can beat Tank.
you.
I want to know if Tank.
That's a good
That's what
point.
I
That's
want
a
to
good
know.
point.
So
That's a
you
good point.
using? So are you
God
using
damn, niggas
popularity
want
to
to see
duck
somebody with their
fighters?
shirt off on Instagram and shit. I
Okay.
don't give a fuck
Okay.
about
Good.
that
Good.
No,
shit.
Good point.
Ooh,
Frank,
he
Good
Frank,
got
point.
Frank.
money.
But Frank,
He
I
got
want to know: is he
money.
using popularity to duck the guy? Is that why you saying you don't want to fight him? Because he got all
Who?
the
What the
belts?
fuck are you
I'm
saying?
saying,
You're making no sense. You're
no,
rambling,
I'm
bro.
asking. No. I asked him. I said, is that the reason you don't want to fight him because you're more popular?
Who you talking about? Bernard? What he said?
Yeah, is that the reason Ryan won't fight Devin?
No, he just said what the fans are thinking. That's what he's saying. He's Bernard just said, "Hey, those belts don't fucking matter." Okay, you look at Tank is the man in the division. He's the man. That's who people want to see. That's all he said. It's
But I
just what
think
we
he's talking
said.
from a place of business, right? Because we know the belts matter to a degree, right?
But what
Yeah,
did?
because
Right, we're
But do the
actual fans.
Yeah.
That's
But
why.
he's
That's what
saying
I've
that
been getting to this
so do
whole
the
time.
fans?
business is not with
Frank,
Haney, is
Frank,
it?
do fans care about skill level? Do fans care? Do they want to see you fight the best? We know Tyson is more
Okay.
popular than Holyfield,
Let's
but
ask
he
Max
couldn't duck
this question.
Holyfield. He still
All right,
had to
Max.
fight Holyfield.
dude, you asked like
Max.
5 questions, bro.
Let's see what the fans are today, Max.
No, ask
Would
that
you rather
motherfucker who
watch?
got the
Yeah, what's up?
skills. Shit.
Let's get around the panel, Max. Would
What's
you
up?
rather watch Tank versus Ryan or Devin Haney fight? Sometimes talk straight.
All right. So if you ask me, who would I rather want to watch, Haney or Loma,
Yeah.
or Tank and Garcia? Truthfully, I'd rather see Tank and Garcia. I'd rather see that fight.
Why?
But I'm not, huh?
Two
Why
undefeated.
would
It's more of a
you see that
50-50
fight?
fight.
Because it's a 50-50 fight. Both of the guys are undefeated.
Devin finna smash Loma.
Somebody's gonna lose their and it's probably gonna end with a knockout. So I'd rather see that fight. But I understand. Like, shout out to the panel, Mastermind, Frank, everyone in here. I understand
And
though.
you just explained the question, bro. Fans do still that's what they care
Hold
about.
on, let
They
him
want to watch
finish.
fights.
No. I'm saying, like, I think there's casual fans and then there's real boxing fans, because
Yeah.
you asked me, and it's a tough question for me because I do want to see Loma and Haney, but if you put them on the same night, which fight am I going to choose to watch? I'm probably going to pick the Garcia and Tank
So
Davis
why
fight.
doesn't Devin Haney's undisputed belts, like Mastermind said, doesn't mean that much that
Okay,
you
so
would
I want to
cut it off?
respond. Okay,
Because
so
it's
let me
not a
respond to.
50-50 fight.
So let me respond to Mastermind. The reason I think, and this, any Haney fan, I always go back to this, and people get offended. The reason why Haney is trying to make this fight at 130, or he needs this fight as 130, 135, is because it's going to legitimize in the public opinion's eye his undisputed reign. Everyone knew that he was going to beat Kambosos, but now Haney's in a tough position because he could easily be like, screw everyone, I'm going to 140. It is what it is. But there always will be that criticism. You know, you got your undisputed fighting a C level or B- level fighter. So that's why I think he has to stay there and fight someone like Loma. You feel me? So there's that, man. But I mean, I'm happy for both fights. That's my take.
Now, you didn't answer the
Very
question
decent.
about Bernard Hopkins saying that Haney having those belts, he can't fill those pockets
meaning that Haney having those belts doesn't even prove that he's the top guy.
I
Because
mean, I got a lot of
Bernard
respect.
Hopkins doesn't think that George Kambosos validates Devin Haney being that guy.
I mean, I kind of agree.
Do you agree with that? Because you say that every week.
Yeah, I agree with that. But at the same time, I mean, you got to understand, B-Hop is with Golden Boy, so he's gonna do whatever he can to promote that fight. But I kind of agree with that with B-Hop. But that's my personal opinion. You feel me? So there's that.
What'd you say, Frank?
I side with Max. I agree. Max kind of hit all the nails on the head. The only thing that people are missing is that they want to say, "Oh, you're not a real fan." Look, man, I got a lot of fans of different ethnicities, and everybody's talking about the Tank Ryan fight. I've got 2 parties, 5, a lot of people asking about this fight. I've never heard anybody ask me about a Devin Haney fight. And these are boxing fans. They know Wilder, they know Spence, they know Tank Davis. They don't know Devin Haney. Nobody knows him. They don't care. So and they're boxing fans. They buy Canelo pay-per-views. They buy Wilder pay-per-views.
Fans, but they don't know who he is.
Well, they're just not extremely hardcore. I mean,
they're not sold. They're not
fucking
like casual.
There's 17 divisions with 50-something champions. No,
that's
it's not. They're boxing fans, but they're still boxing fans. You have to understand that.
Yeah, I understand completely.
You can be a fan, like the NFL. You can root for your team or you watch all the games. It's just like the NBA. Everybody watched Jordan. Didn't mean they were a basketball fan, but they still will tune in to Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, the Cowboys. It's the same thing. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are those dudes. Devin Haney is not.
Brings out the casuals.
But they're still boxing fans. You can't just dismiss them.
It, bro.
But that's what you're doing to say, well, they're just casual.
When I say brings out the casuals, there's going to be real boxing fans also there. But you bringing out the casuals just means more people coming.
No, it just sounds like
what I will say about
Haney
Ryan
fans
Garcia,
are angry because no one gives a shit about him.
His numbers ain't busting.
Right.
His numbers
Exactly,
ain't busting
Frank.
how they are on Instagram.
And Frank,
we need all them 15 million people from Instagram to the bot. He does not do that.
Hey, but let me say this to Frank.
Relevant.
But let me say this.
Is actually why they're
doing I want to say this to Frank because, like you said, Tank and Garcia is more popular. So Devin needs a victory over one of those guys. What do you think that would do to his popularity if he was able to beat one of those guys?
Look, but honestly though, if Devin Haney, how many fights? It was 27-0 with 25 knockouts. He might have been there already. He would be on Tank.
I'm talking about what if he beats Tank Davis this year? Can he get up there? Can he be popular like that or beat Ryan Garcia this year?
If he makes a statement, I would say somewhat. Look,
that's why I say he has to win against Lomachenko.
But look, there's no formula to make a star. People are gonna like who they like. It's just like your favorite rapper might not sell shit. He's a great lyricist, but he can't sell records. It's just what it is. People.
But if you beat everybody, you gonna be. But if you beat everybody, you make yourself a star like Hopkins. Hopkins got there from winning. Bernard Hopkins got famous from wins. Bernard got famous from winning. He didn't get famous from the media. He beating your favorite fighter, and it made him famous. It made him relevant.
Doing is win. No matter what they say, bro. You keep winning. You keep that. Oh, you're gonna be straight.
Yep.
But that don't make you the man.
Haters gonna hate and they gonna tune in.
It made Bernard Hopkins a household. It made him more popular. Yeah, it didn't make him as popular as Roy, but it put him up there in that level, in that stratosphere. But because you beating Tank, now everybody know Tank know who he lost to. He only lost to Devin.
The reality you got to wake up to. Devin Haney's never gonna be that dude. It's just that simple.
Hey, what do you think about?
I don't think no one's arguing for him to be this crazy.
Hey, I want to talk to Chavo, Mastermind, Max, everyone now, one by one. What do you think about all these fans every time in America? I always look on the chat. They're doing it right now. The reason why they don't like the Devin Haney fights as much, he's boring. I want first. I'll tell you who I want to answer, and then we go around. Boxing learner. I haven't heard from you for a while. Devin Haney is boring. He's one of the fighters that people least like to watch. What do you think about that?
Well, this is what I think about Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney, they just, for whatever reason...
What do you think about the word boring, though? Do you agree with it or not?
Actually, I think that, the way I'm going to explain it, hold on. I agree to it. I think, I agree to it, but this is my thing. I think Devin Haney has tried to fight exciting, and when he actually tries, he can be exciting. But it's just the way that he fights. He just chooses. It's kind of like a Demetrius Andres thing. He chooses to box the way he does, and most people don't find that very interesting, even myself. But the way he fought against Linares, I thought he was super exciting. I was like, whoa!
Okay,
If
so
he
he's
fought like
boring
this every
sometimes.
time,
He's boring sometimes, but then he can sometimes be exciting for here and there, right?
yeah, he can.
Okay, Max, Devin Haney, they call him boring. Do you agree? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think I don't see that much like star power behind him.
What do you mean? No star power now.
Yeah, like star power. Like as far as like being one of those like Canelo was just now, mind you, it is Canelo, it's a whole different bracket. But look at the star power like someone like Canelo who's in the Super Bowl commercial. I'm talking about when you think of Devin Haney, I don't think he's how Mirage be calling these boxers bums. I don't think he's a bum. I think he's an okay fighter. I don't think he's special, but part of that is also because of his resume, right? His biggest win came against a C-level fighter in Cambosis to win undisputed. And I think that still has to, there's still more to be proven. That's why he's looking for this fight with Loma. So,
okay,
that's my take.
Okay, that's 2 out of 2. Chavo, Devin Haney has a label. They label him boring. Do you agree? Yes or no?
No, it's a certain thing that they just do to certain fighters when they're young.
So you
just
don't
got to
agree?
keep winning.
Okay, so you don't agree.
Like Floyd, they called him boring. All he does is run. They called Andre Ward boring. They call a bunch of people boring, bro.
But you agree they call him boring, though?
Way of hating on somebody,
right?
not just saying that they just don't like him.
Okay, so you say that the ones who call him boring, they don't like him now.
Wait, can I?
But
can I
it's
say
not a
something?
but Chavo,
He's
when you
making
say
a
that,
statement here. Go
Can
on.
I say something?
Like that.
Yeah. No, we gotta keep moving. Mastermind. Devin Haney.
Yeah, I think like
boring.
Yeah, no, I think I like what Frank said because he said he would never be that attraction. That's exactly what Jim Lampley and Larry Merchant said about Floyd. They said he would never make money like Oscar and he would never fight Canelo. So people cannot say shit. They don't know the future. That's just an opinion, but they was wrong. It's like he could be wrong about Devin, but I think a victory over Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis would put him up to superstar level over those caliber fighters, but it's no guarantee that he wins. But I think victories over superstar people make you a star. That's how Hopkins got famous by beating superstars.
But you guys have still got to answer the question. Do the fans call him boring? Yes or no?
Yeah, but that's what I'm telling you.
You said, do you think he's going like?
Yeah, but that still answers, right? Everybody still agrees that the fans out there, they call him boring, right? Now, Frank, Devin Haney, Frank, is he boring? Is the fans calling him boring? Why?
Frank, be nice.
Here's the reason. When like I'm talking about, where I'm having fight parties, I already have people calling me. I got people having parties for Tank and Ryan. I would never invite anybody to a Haney fight because I don't want to turn them off from boxing. I want to turn them on to boxing. I text people about yesterday, watch this guy, Bronco Lara, watch Harry, you're gonna get a fight. And people are, man, they're excited. They want to see more boxing. That's just the plain and simple of it. And you can say that he's great, but he's never going to be that dude for that reason. If he stops Loma, shit, man, I'll hop on. A lot of people will. I'll say, hey, watch this kid. But I'm not going to do it right now.
So guess what? Everybody answered the question earlier. Mastermind is right.
Wait, how about you answer the question? You haven't answered. Let's hear it.
Well, you guys, I'm hosting. You want to hear me? So everybody shut the fuck up.
Okay,
shut the fuck up now in 5 minutes then. Let me cook.
What?
Devin Haney. Now you're gonna shut up. You shouldn't have said that.
It wasn't that deep, bro.
Go ahead.
Devin Haney. If you the guy who sits back and likes boxing from the gym angle, you're in the gym all the time, then you're gonna like what Devin Haney does. But the whole foundation of boxing around us, what's surrounded with the people, they won't enjoy it because you got fighters coming out like even the Tios or the Ryan Garcias, the Tank Davises, the same guys around this climax, they got killer instincts. People love seeing fighters with killer instincts, like a fighter who would get hurt and hurt you. Now, this is just the way it is. Haney ain't bringing that to the table. When Haney tries to give you the killer instinct, he's going to throw everything in the kitchen sink and it ain't gonna be what you're thinking. It ain't gonna be the punches that you want to see. You want to see a man's head get taken down. You want to see a man get knocked out. Haney ain't doing that. So that's why I have to agree with Bernard Hopkins on this. That Haney, regardless of where he is, other fighters are more attractive, more popular. They're the ones that people want to watch, and they're the ones that people are talking about.
There you go.
It just is what it is. And it's
Man.
crazy that people say, well, you know what? How can you say that? Because Haney got all the belts. We know Haney got the belts. But just like Bernard Hopkins say, can he fill the pockets of those belts? Has he done anything really apart from Cambosis?
Nope.
So in some respect, I feel bad for Devin Haney as well, because his dad gets angry.
Why do you feel bad for him?
Let me tell you why I feel a little bit
It takes two people to fight.
Let me tell you why I feel
the top three dogs is Devin, Ryan, and Tank.
Yeah,
if
but
they
let me
want to
just
fight
finish
each other,
this.
who the fuck is he gonna fight?
Let me just say this: Devin Haney, right? He gets
And
overlooked.
they just now fighting each other.
Look, Devin
Tank
Haney
is
gets
damn near
overlooked.
30, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but Devin Haney gets
that was
overlooked.
nonsense.
Right? Devin Haney gets a little bit overlooked because people don't want to give him the credit for being an undisputed fighter. They call him the weakest undisputed fighter now.
That's true.
Is that true?
I mean, I think so.
That's true.
Well, let's talk about that then. Now that we're getting to this
I don't know
subject,
about the weakest.
is
Hello?
Devin Haney one of the weakest undisputed resumes of beating one guy and getting those belts? What people class him as a B- C class fighter. Frank, is Devin Haney a weak like one of the weakest undisputed is the way he got it? Yes or no?
Well, yeah, because you have this guy Taylor. Well, he vacated the belt, but people still
But
consider
Taylor
him
beat
undisputed.
four unbeaten people.
There you go. You had Inoue, who was undisputed, and he beat some quality opponents, even a Hall of Fame legend. So that's two right off the back. And Jermell Charlo had to go life and death with Castano, but that was the number 2 guy,
And
I believe.
Harrison, and the other Lubin and all them guys that came up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sure even amongst your peers, they don't look at you the same way. You know, and that's what really matters. I
So
mean,
the undisputed thing that they're calling him, that he hasn't filled the pockets. Max, is that true or false?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, why do you think no one really calls out Devin Haney? There's not like no urgency to get that fight done. The only one that's like with the smoke with Haney, and I think because he will beat him, is Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is the only one right now that's really calling out for Devin Haney. Obviously, Devin Haney is in this Lomachenko fight, but yeah, man.
So you think everybody else not calling him out because they'll lose to him? Is that what you're saying?
All right, well, you can have your say as well, bro. How about you, Chavo? Let's talk to you now, Chavo, because we know that you always are the only one who's got anxiety.
I just wanted to ask him that question.
Yeah, but you're the only one who's got anxiety.
Let him rock. Let him rock.
Yeah, Chavo, how about you carry on and then tell us what we're talking about?
Yeah, I'll carry on. I just want him to answer this question too.
Yeah, go on.
So you saying nobody else is calling him out with the urgency because they don't think they'll beat him, or they don't think this is for sure, right?
I don't think no one's calling him out really because they don't see the urgency. Because it's Devin Haney, and obviously I believe the belts still have value, but then you have other narratives like Ryan saying the belts don't matter. I disagree with that statement, but I think there's not an urgency to fight a Devin Haney at 135. The only person that's looking to push that is probably Shakur Stevenson, and I think Shakur would beat Haney.
But if it say if there's no urgency, what is the urgency? Why is there no urgency?
This guy always
okay, well, I'm not talking to nobody. I'm just talking on my narrative.
All right, look, you can answer all both together. I want to keep moving my questions, and you're always there to rebuttal everybody else. But you can rebuttal.
He always has a question for a question.
You know what I mean? This guy don't want to go with the show.
No, but it's all good. We just debating. It's all good.
And you guys can debate after this. I want to see a debate between Max and Chavo. I want to see a debate between Max and Chavo after I finish these questions.
All right, go ahead.
And you motherfuckers better cook when I give you the time.
All right.
All right.
I know it's about to be breakfast, so go ahead, Rap.
Yeah, I want to see you guys cook and not talk like I'm pussyfoot shit, bro. All right, let's go. Devin Haney. At the end of the day, it is what people are saying. That undisputed, as you class him, people don't respect that, bro. Still. And Bernard Hopkins doesn't. People out there, fighters don't. And it just is what it is, bro. Now I'm gonna ask Chavo the fucking question. People don't think he's got one of the weakest resumes of how he got that undisputed belt. Do you agree with that? Yes or no? Chavo, I've just given you the platform, bro. Do you agree with that?
He took off. Max was about to smoke him.
Well, I mean,
Nah, he there.
I don't want to hear nothing from Chavo on the rest of this fucking
Hey, yo, my
time.
man, why you yelling today, though? Calm it down.
No, I'm yelling. I'm yelling because people are taking me for a cunt. People are taking me for a cunt out here. You're gonna stay quiet like a bitch when I ask the question, bro.
No, he was just saying.
Chavo gonna play like he's some fucking funny motherfucker out here, is he?
Lord, go ahead,
Man,
bro.
get the fuck off of here, your
ahead.
MOB master of bullshit.
Come
Get the fuck out
on,
of here, bro.
let's go.
No, this guy's taking the piss out here, bro.
No, he said his mic was something wrong. Go ahead, Chavo.
Mike was wrong, acting like a bitch.
Okay.
Come on, MOB.
Okay, you done, bro?
I've been done a long time ago.
I think he just asked questions.
I'm like, what the fuck
Dude
he got
just-
going on? Dude just started
He's a
yelling at
rhetorical
everybody.
master.
Anyway,
No,
out of everybody that's undisputed currently?
He just said the question like 5 fucking times. Just
All I
fucking
heard was
answer.
him yelling.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know.
Okay, guess what you're gonna do
all
now?
he did was
You're gonna
yell,
be
bro.
I told you he just asked. He answers the question with the question.
Bro, can he
He's
just ask
low
me the question again?
intelligence.
Shut your bitch ass up. No one's talking to you, bro.
You know how? That's how you know a
Are
person's
you
lying.
talking to me or am I talking to everybody?
Where was I? What was I doing?
All right, go ahead. Y'all keep going.
All right, let's keep going. Yeah, Chavo's fucking deaf again. So yeah.
Hey yo, Rastar. The whole week, yo, this stream has been crazy active, man. Oh man.
Oh, this is crazy, bro. But look, if you're gonna play funny with me and sit there that you don't want to talk to me when I'm asking you the question, then get the fuck out of it, bro. What the
He's
fuck
slow,
do you think
bro.
this is?
He's slow. You know he's lying because he always asks the question with the question. What did you say? You asked it like 5 times already.
Max,
We all
you gotta
answered.
remember saying I've been there longer than all of you. I'm the master of this troll shit. I'm the troll master here. I eat fanboys for breakfast. It ain't my fault. And I know that Chavo is a fanboy for Devin Haney. That's just facts.
For real.
And he don't like it. He gets in his feelings.
Yeah,
bro.
he got hella upset. He's screaming over everybody. What?
You know what I mean?
He tells jokes to himself and he giggles in the corner.
I
What
can't
a
help
loser.
them things, bro. If you're in your
That
feelings,
dude's-
bro, you're in the
Where's
wrong
that? Where's that meme you played? I sniff my fingers. What's that one? That's Chavo. Play that for Chavo. Rap.
Yeah. Let me play that shit. Where is that?
That's
Where's
Chavo.
that
That's
video?
Chavo. Every time Chavo starts screaming like he does, play that.
Yeah.
I saw you scratch your ass and sniff your fingers.
Yeah, that one. That shit was hilarious.
Now you motherfuckers can talk what you want. I'm gonna have some breakfast.
Oh wait, Chavo left.
That's
man.
No, he's there. Chavo's still there.
No,
He's still
I'm right
there.
here.
He's right there.
He had to calm himself. He had to take his
He
Zanny.
thinks he's no, listen. He
Bro, I'm
thinks
not
he's
finna just
fucking.
yell
He
back
thinks
and
he's
forth.
Donald
Yo,
Trump.
Rap.
He
really
thinks
not.
he's Donald Trump on
Yo,
the
Rap,
fucking
look at
platform.
the private chat. But nah, man, listen. At the end of the day, I mean, I think we'll still get the Lomachenko and Haney fight. I think that's still gonna happen, and I hope it's not on the same day as any other crazy card. I doubt it, but because ESPN is pretty decent on not scheduling stuff together with other cards. But
I want to
think,
talk about that as well, though, Max. I saw that earlier on. Somebody sent me a link.
I saw that, dude, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
wish
gonna
I had
talk
your
everything.
phone number to be like, yo, you need to come in here ASAP because I can't believe this.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's happened before. Chavo should know this, that H. Bummy, he did this to the Haneys before. He started slandering them when they weren't showing him love, and then he started to disown them. Then he went back on the Haneys train. You understand? Then he went on Teofimo Lopez's train, slandering the Haneys. Then he went on Shakur's dick.
Yeah, no, I was saying,
He's
Frank.
always H. Bummy's always been like that.
Me and Khan were watching the live stream earlier with the H Money dude.
Oh,
and
okay.
I just walked in there and it was me and Khan, and I was like, "What the hell's going on in here?" And yo, that dude, whoever he is, he was going off on Bill Haney. Like off. And I was like, wait, that don't make no sense. I was here like 3 weeks ago. I put a comment about Haney and I almost got kicked out the channel.
Yeah.
So I was shocked. I didn't even know what to do.
How y'all be watching this guy so much?
Those dudes are snakes.
So I looked through everybody. I'm still new to the YTBC Chavo.
Same
so
here.
You know that Chavo's gonna defend him, don't you?
Yeah.
That's his boy.
No, I don't know.
He does do that. Why, what's wrong with rap today? Like,
No,
are you
but
on
it's
your
true.
period?
No, look,
Are you on your
I've got-
period, bro?
Look, I've got.
Are you on your period? Because he don't even know what I was about to say. Because he does do that. I've seen him do this shit like 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah, but look, everybody's told me this for months that you represent a hashtag.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Master of bullshit, right?
But
then
rap,
masters of blowjobs, I heard
listen,
too.
What rap problem is? I guess H Money did something to rap to the point where he don't even want to go back over there and debate him or something. He must have cooked his ass.
Nah,
because this guy is in his feelings.
But
what
rap,
am I supposed to think?
Yeah, I'm trying to be fair. Rap, he did tell you he don't really rock with the cat.
Yeah, but why? Look, you got the hashtag, and everybody that sends me pictures.
But why he keep trying to associate me with? He can just ask me what I think.
Look, let me get this.
He keep it. H Money. His dick is always in your ass. Take it
but
out.
look, you love him so much.
It's healthy.
You love him so much. It's not my fault.
That's the leader.
What the fuck is he talking about? I'm really confused.
This guy's in feelings.
I just agreed with Max. I said he's did it even one time. Then he just showed you.
He's screaming. Stop screaming.
I said he just did it one time. Then he just showed
Nobody
you.
but you is
So how the
screaming,
fuck
bro.
am I on this?
Nobody but you is
wrong with this
screaming. You're the only one screaming. God,
Let's keep it boxing.
damn, this dude be screaming like a chick.
Let's keep it boxing.
Why are you asking me? Oh my God!
Right, why, I'm not understanding why you keep asking me about another grown ass man.
Why your voice gets so high, bro? Bring it down, shit.
Why you keep
Not to
asking me
pop
about
my-
another grown ass man, dude?
Because you got the hashtag, dickhead. Like you're representing it.
It's not his hashtag.
Masters of blowjobs. That's
is too
obviously
funny,
that
bro.
his hashtag, dickhead.
This is just too funny to me.
None of
I'm
us have
sorry.
hashtags. We're not part of some internet troll gang.
Yeah, you got a hashtag.
Right.
You just give blowjobs in real life. you
Like
faggot.
a snitch.
No, your mom gave me one.
Why
but
won't
let's
you
not
take
talk
that
about
off
that.
though? Why wouldn't you take that off though?
Because they dick ride each other, dude. They're in love with each other.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's some bullshit. Everybody keeps telling me that you're one of these guys from MLB, and that's what they keep seeing in the chat. I mean, what's going on
That's
here? bro?
lame.
No,
MLB
they
like it's
don't.
some
Why are you
mob.
lying? Because
They
I'm literally
do.
watching
That's
the
all I
chat.
get. Even Max
I'm
is the
literally
first one
watching
to
the chat.
enlighten me back
It's
in the
what
day.
you saying, rap.
No,
Be a man and just say you
everybody
saying that
keeps saying
shit.
that.
I'm literally looking
Everybody
at the
keeps-
chat.
I
No one
didn't
has
know
said that.
nothing. Oh, look, he's screaming.
He
again,
did.
See?
NL
He's in
said
his
Chavo
feelings.
I have
fanboy
a
of
No one
H.
said
Wait,
that.
I have a question. I have a question, right? So,
no, but look, man, this is
rap.
sad, bro.
Hold on,
This
let me
is
ask you this.
fucking bad shit.
Let
What's
me ask you
going
this.
on,
So,
bro?
like, because obviously, like I told you, I only follow a couple of different channels, but I see like, and Chavo explained to me the last time what that MLB thing was.
But why is he screaming, going
But
mad?
what
And
is
he's
like?
still
I
got the
see other
hashtag.
stuff. I see other stuff on YouTube, like CCD. Some guys are
Yeah, look,
are in
I
the
gotta
chat.
represent.
What is all this stuff? Like, I don't understand it.
Well, watch this. I'm gonna say this. If tomorrow those hashtag MLB do some crazy shit, and this motherfucker's got that shit every time he comes there, does that not make it look like what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, he's repping his crew.
Come on,
No,
man.
what it
Let's
makes
keep
it seems like if you didn't see me do nothing,
Let's keep
then
it
shut the fuck
logical,
up.
bro.
That's what
I
it
think
means.
you should change MOB to WOB. Yeah?
Rap star of boxing.
That's what you need to do, bro.
Yeah.
The truth is, you sharing different fucking cats which are trolls. This kind of respect.
That's what it
coming
is.
in.
They're trolls.
Come on, bro. It's the truth is the truth. It shouldn't hurt you.
I've never seen someone be so in their feelings about a fucking name.
But yo, rap star.
No,
rap
you're the
star.
one that is.
I'm not
Damn,
in my
bro.
feelings. You
Making
put
fun of
yourself
that
God
shit. We're just
damn,
making
dude.
fun of that
Like,
shit.
bro,
Bitch.
it's literally
Nah.
a bug in your ass
Nah,
about this
you
man.
just
I don't know
screaming
what
out
problems
here
y'all
like a
had.
bitch.
You
Nah,
need to go
nah,
handle
nah,
that.
nah.
Y'all might need to
Motherfucker
fight.
screaming out here, bro.
Rap
Y'all
star.
might need to fight, bro. Because
Why
I
are you
don't know
defending
what
him?
it is.
You
Motherfucker,
get
you
in your
motherfucker talking
feelings.
to your
I
godfather.
You're in your
don't know
feelings
what
about
it
him.
is, bro, that you
You're
have
in
this
your
bug
feelings
in your
about
ass
another
about
man.
this man.
So I'm gonna keep moving
Like, this
that
man
way
make you
because
scratch your ass, bro. Like, you
well,
have
he's obviously
something.
got
It's
you in
something
love
about
with
it.
him.
Rap
I
star.
would
That
love to
fucking
know what
shit.
it is.
You're in love with that shit.
Rapstar. In the UK, is there any fan base for Tank or Devin Haney at all, or no?
No.
So it's just they're just the more known in the States here then.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying, bro. It looks bad for Chavo what he's representing, bro.
What?
I'm trying to move
this dude literally tried to ask you something.
No, but I'm just saying.
This guy is something wrong with him. What? He never
Bro,
gonna talk about me.
wanna
He
keep
always
thinking
gonna bring
something wrong with
another
me.
man into it.
Why
Like,
should
bro,
I
talk to
sit
him.
here and talk shit, bro?
Hey,
this guy got problems.
Hey, rap. Ask Chavo if H Money don't cuss him out and call him a little dick riding bitch.
Here we go, nigga. Always
then he
bringing
cuss
up
you out. He
somebody
call you a
else,
little.
bro.
How
Just
you
talk
let
to
somebody
me.
call you? How you let him call you a little dick riding
go
bitch?
over there.
And you
Do you want
okay
me to
with
send
it?
a link?
And you say
You
sorry,
want me to
H
send you a
Money.
link?
Sorry, H. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. He said you little dick bitch ass nigga, fucking dick rider. He just
What?
cussed you
A
out.
little
Yeah.
dick ass bitch nigga.
Yeah,
Bro,
I swear he called
bro,
you a
the
little
fact
dick
you sitting here
rider.
lying so hard.
He cussed you out.
It's hilarious.
I got the clip. I'm gonna clip it for you. Want me to play it for you? He cusses you out.
Yes, please.
Oh my
This
gosh.
guy here,
Okay. I'm gonna play the
him
clip one
calling
of
me
these
a
days.
little dick. Bro, that's something a girl would say.
No, he called you a dick rider, a little bitch nigga dick rider.
Hey,
a bitch ass nigga dick rider. That's what he called you.
This guy is hilarious.
He didn't do that. You swear.
Can we
You
talk,
swear.
bro?
You swear. Say
Bro,
swear he didn't do it. Say
Look,
swear he didn't cuss you out.
When
Did he
y'all
cuss you
talk to
out?
me,
Tell the
when
truth.
y'all
Did he
talk
cuss
to
you out?
me,
Did he cuss you
we
out?
cuss each other out all the
Oh,
time.
so now it's we.
Rap cuss me out.
No,
What's the difference?
You just let
I'm really trying to
dudes cuss
understand what's
you
the
out.
difference.
You just dudes call you a bitch ass nigga, you little dick riding bitch ass nigga. You let people talk to you like that?
Yeah, we're over the phone, so not much I can do.
Dude, you're lame as
Look,
fuck.
this how I can tell you probably ain't never been in a fight in your fucking life. You think somebody can talking shit over the phone is the same as saying something?
No, I just wouldn't let somebody talk to me like that.
I just go through
I don't
the
talk to
phone
people
and
like
fuck a
that
nigga up.
because if it do,
Shut
it's
the
gonna
fuck
be a
up,
fight.
Lame. You a lame, bro.
You just let him
Shut the fuck
disrespect
up,
you,
bro.
bro. That's lame. You wear his
Well,
hashtag
shut
and you
your
let him
bitch
cuss you
ass
out.
up. I just disrespected you. Now what?
But
now
you're a
what you gonna
peon.
do?
But
What
you're
you
a
gonna do?
peon.
You gonna
You
let
don't
me
have
do
a
it,
channel.
right?
This is not your
You
channel.
gonna let me do it though, right?
But you're a peon. You're
Bitch
nothing.
ass little boy.
You're a loser. It don't matter.
Bitch
You're a
ass
loser.
dick riding boy.
You're a loser.
Now what you
We
gonna
already
do?
know it.
What are you gonna do? Nothing.
You're a
This is
peon.
the
It don't
internet.
matter. But you wear his
Bro,
hashtag
like,
and he
I'm
cusses you
confused
out. I
on where
find that shit
motherfuckers
funny.
think you on right now.
I find
You
that
don't think
shit
you're on the
funny.
internet right
The
now?
H Money just cusses you the fuck out and calls you a little bitch, and you still represent him. That's gay.
Bro, I cuss everybody out.
You don't cuss nobody out. You don't come over
Okay.
here doing that shit.
I just cussed you out. And what did you do about it?
You're a peon, though. I'm not going.
What did you
I'm
do
not
about it,
talking to
though?
you. But you're a peon. I'm not trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not trying to have a conversation with you. I'm not really trying to talk to you. I don't respect
you
you
are.
or
You
your
just
opinion.
asked
I
me
can
a
tell you're a
question not even
fanboy.
5 minutes ago.
No, about H Money. I don't talk to you about boxing. Your opinion's irrelevant.
You
I
literally
tell
just
you
talked
don't
to me
know
about
anything.
a whole nother man.
Like I respect,
It was
Max.
no
I
question
respect
about
Tip.
boxing.
I respect
It was
Rap. I
no
respect
question
Punch.
about
I don't
boxing. You
respect
literally
you.
just asked me
I
a
don't
question about a
respect
grown
Berg. I
ass
don't
man.
respect Mirage. You get no respect.
Go
That's
over
the
there
thing.
and talk
Everybody's
to
been
him,
clowning
bro.
you.
It's like, I don't know. What is
He's
your
not my
problem?
daddy. He's not my internet daddy. He's not my
Obviously,
YouTube daddy.
he is. You
He's
on it.
your
You be over
YouTube
there
daddy.
listening to him.
Nah, I don't really.
No,
I
I
really
don't. How you know if we was arguing or not? You was
Like
like,
Max said, I
actually
listen to.
downloaded
There's
the live
different boxing
stream.
channels.
Looking ass.
Frank,
Bro,
okay.
this shit got
Look,
me dead, bro. I actually downloaded
What's
the
up?
live stream. Looking ass.
The funny thing is, right? Shava would argue for 2 hours and die over it, but then change his hashtag.
Yeah, the dude just be cussing them out.
He'd rather go mad
bitch.
and get in his feelings and go crazy.
Yeah, like
I'll be cussing
I
your
never
ass out every day
had an
you come up
issue.
here and your
Like
bitch
this
ass
is
still come right back.
like Rap. This is your show, right? I've never had we've had disagreements, but it never got to where you called me a bitch ass nigga, and I never called you a dick rider. Like we have mutual respect. When someone talks to you like that, they don't have respect for you. That's why it's funny. It's like, damn, you just let this dude. That's his channel, and you just let him disrespect you like that. Like it's never got to that level with me or Punch, and they have their channels, and they don't disrespect people like that. That's low life, bro. And I don't understand how anybody could accept that.
Well, go have your disagreements and go dislike this video then.
Nah, but intelligent
Pretty sure
people,
he's
they don't
probably
speak
live
like
right
that.
now.
You know, we have a conversation. Like you
Bro,
see me,
I
Max,
don't
and
give
Rap
a fuck
have
about how you
exactly
think
because
about
you're a low
him,
life.
bro.
You're
What the
low
fuck is
intellect,
wrong
low
with
life.
you?
Because you're a low life. I'm just exposed. You're getting exposed.
I don't give a fuck what you gotta say. I don't care,
You just
bro.
let that
I
dude.
never
You go to his
understood.
channel
Bro,
and
this is
then
like
bow
some little
down to
kid
his,
shit.
and then you kiss his ass.
He's like, he
Yeah,
acting like a little girl,
hey.
like, oh, them girls over there are mean. Don't
Learner.
go over
I've
there.
heard Learner
Don't
before,
go. Them
and
girls
Learner.
are mean.
No, but
Those are the
Learner.
mean girls.
Let me
Shut your
Learner.
gay ass up, bro.
Learner.
Why are we talking about a
Learner.
grown ass man right now?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm here.
Learner, you
Yeah.
sound like
Why
I've
are we
heard you
talking about
before,
another grown ass man
and
that
you're
ain't even here right
respectful.
now?
Have you ever gone to somebody's channel and they just disrespected you like that?
No.
What would you do if someone called you a bitch ass nigga dick rider? What would you do?
I just wouldn't go to their channel.
Exactly. That's how much of a lame this motherfucker is. He goes to people that just disrespect him, have no respect for him. Damn, that's sad, bro. Why would you let someone talk to you like that? And you still go there?
You just let me talk to you like
still
that.
go there? But I
You
don't
just
respect
let me
you.
talk to you
We
like
don't
that.
have it. I don't respect you. You don't get no respect here. You don't get no respect anywhere.
I
That's
just talk
no.
to you like that.
Learner. See, Learner is respectful. He gets respect. We have conversations. And he
Shut your
talks to
bitch
everybody.
ass up. I'm
But not
disrespectful.
you
Pussy
get
ass
disrespected
boy.
everywhere.
Bitch ass
Damn.
pussy popping boy.
You just get baked, dude. You get roasted.
Baloney smuggling boy.
Okay, anyway,
You smuggle
we're done with
baloney in your
we're done.
ass.
Pablo's been exposed. Go to whatever your leader
Bussy
and get
boy.
cussed out again.
Bussy boy.
Anyway, Max, what's good?
Your car smell like bussy juice.
Okay.
You be
You get no
popping it for
respect, bro.
everybody.
You just
Bussy
get
popper.
even rap call
Booty popper.
cussed you
Baloney
out.
smuggler.
Why
Shit
everybody cuss
shoveler.
you out? Punch cussed you out. Rap cusses you out.
Shit
Why do you just
shoveler.
go everywhere and get cussed
Dookie
out?
puncher.
Why do you just get called a fucking faggot, little dick faggot? Everybody talks to you
Dookie
crazy.
puncher.
Hey, why did Punch just cuss you out? You
Hey,
took
you're
it.
a dookie
Punch cussed you
puncher.
out. H Money cussed you out. Rapstar cusses
Bro,
you
this
out.
guy must be
Why
a
do you go
fan.
everywhere
He
and
got
just
all
cuss you
my
out?
he got all my highlights up. He said you and Rap got into it, you and Punch got into
No,
it.
but
You
I'm
and
right here.
this
No, I'm
motherfucker
just right
follow
here
me to different
listening.
channels.
No, I'm
He
just right here.
follows me to
No,
I don't even know this
I'm listening.
motherfucker's
I'm out
name,
here
bro.
on
I don't
rap.
even know
No,
who I'm
I was
talking to right now.
Punch cussed you out on rap. I was there when he was cussing you
This
out.
motherfucker is
You
this
seem
my
to
number
how
one
you get on
fan.
everybody's nerves,
Well,
bro.
he
You
wanted
just
some dick.
something's
But I
wrong
don't
with you, bro.
float
You
that
just
way,
have that
brother.
effect on people.
I don't float that way, Dookie pusher.
You just
Dookie pusher,
have
get
that
away
effect
from
on
me.
everybody.
You
Everybody
shit
hates
shoveler.
Chavo. Oh man, that's funny.
You
Everybody
doo-doo
hates you, bro.
smasher.
Okay. Anyway.
Get away from me, doo-doo smasher.
Dude, everybody just cusses you out. Why is that?
You doo-doo smasher.
Damn, that's sad, bro. That's pathetic.
All right, man. Let's get back to boxing. Goddamn. I hear Chavo over here crying.
This is what they wanted, bro. I don't know why they keep talking to me about somebody else.
Frank hating, Chavo crying. Can we just get back to boxing, please?
What's good?
I don't
What
know.
you think about Haney?
Where did y'all leave off at?
The
Brian
Haney's
Guzman,
boring.
I agree. It's a clown show,
That
bro.
Haney's boring?
Yes, that's the
I mean,
conversation.
It's personal. It's a personal opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? It's what you preference.
But do you think he's boring?
Do I think he's boring? I don't really think he's boring. You know what I'm saying? I just think there are dull spots in the fights. I mean, due to maybe his competition. His competition not may be on the level on the same level as him. See, that's why the fight could be boring. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes two to tango.
Yeah. Are you gonna buy it if it's pay-per-view, Lomachenko and Haney? Are you gonna buy the pay-per-view?
Yeah, I'll buy it.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's earned your
That's a fight
dollar.
I would want to watch too, bro. If I gotta buy,
that's a good fight.
even though I don't think it'll be on pay-per-view because it'll be on ESPN, but
No, that's what they're saying, man. Because Haney is making his demands. They're gonna have to put it on pay-per-view.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want their money.
And he's trying to transition over into a pay-per-view star.
Yeah.
Well, what Loma just said was he just said the fight's already done. They just looking for somewhere to host it. So that's probably not true.
Okay.
They should bring that fight overseas, though. I don't think it'll do anything here in the States.
Not right now, no. But I mean,
where?
No. They shouldn't do it.
I think it would.
Yo, Campus, let Campus speak, bro. He's new in the panel. What's happening, Campus?
Hey, what's up, Rap? Hey, just wanted to say on Haney, the Tank versus Ryan Garcia brings more eyes to boxing, but the guy at 135 that's made the most money is Haney. Out of all of the guys, he was the best businessman. Now, when you fight Haney, you don't get paid.
Why?
But if you
Why
look
don't
at
you get paid? Why don't you get paid if you fight Haney though?
because Haney doesn't bring a lot of eyes, even
So
though
that means if Haney don't bring a lot of eyes, then Haney ain't the center of attention.
no, I agree. But if you look at what the payouts, like who's made the most
So
money,
you're saying, yeah, okay. So you're saying that you know the payouts, what Haney has earned. You're telling me that you know the payouts that Haney's earned. He's earned more than everybody in the lightweight division.
I think on one of the fights
You think, because I speak to people in boxing. You think or you know?
Let him cook.
Well,
right. He talking about people butting in.
Go on. This is my show, motherfucker. Before I shut you the fuck up. How about that? How about I
Shut your
shut you up
bitch
for
ass
life?
up.
How about I shut your motherfucking ass up for life?
Hey,
How about
bro,
that?
calm
How could you
down.
do that
Calm down.
possible?
No.
I
How
told
about
you he
I
has
do
no
that to you? How
respect.
about I
That's why he
shut
gets
you
I'll
up
cussed
and
kill
out
show
you
every
no
day.
looking
respect?
ass. Like what?
How about you
Hey,
got no
bro, stop.
respect for the channel? How
Hey,
about
let
that?
Campo speak. Let
No,
Campo
but
speak.
fair enough. But this guy got no respect for my channel, so
Who's
he's
that guy?
shutting the
Who's that
fuck
guy,
up.
Rap Star? Who's that guy?
That motherfucker talking now is Shavo, and I'm gonna cut his fucking neck in a minute. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hang him. I'm gonna hang him out here like a bitch on the street. No, but the first guy is Campers. He's saying that Haney's earned the most money. Is that true or false?
You don't know what. Ain't nobody in this panel know how much Haney is making.
well,
Exactly.
you're right, Rap. So Eddie Hearn had alluded to, if I remember correctly, something like 3 million for a fight, and
See, the
Leonard
problem
Smither,
is Campers. That's what they told you. But
correct.
what
You
you
know,
know?
you're right. You're right.
What's the contracts of the fighters like Tank? Would you know what's
You,
their contracts behind the scenes?
yeah, you're right. But also, Leonard Ellerby had mentioned that they couldn't afford a fight with Haney because he makes too much. It looks like they're willing to make the fight with Ryan, but they wouldn't do that with Haney. And just by looking, I remember. I know for a fact. I remember when I saw the Tank versus Santa Cruz fight. Santa Cruz made 1.5 million, where Tank made 1 million. So that's kind of what like, but that's what I used that made me believe that yeah, you know what, Haney, I think you're right. I can't prove it, but he seems to be the better businessman out of all of them. Now,
Well,
no one's.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry.
you can't
Well,
deny it. Devin Haney done some good business moves early on. You
was
can't deny
Haney?
that. That's a good point. But he's
Well,
still not the
well,
biggest
look at this.
attraction, and he's still not the biggest attraction. But let's go to Punch, then we go back to Tip. Go on, Punch.
Show the panel. Show the
look at
panel.
this.
Let Punch cook.
Hold on, Max. What did they report that Cambosos was gonna make fighting Devin Haney the first fight?
10 million.
How much everybody thought that he was gonna make? 10 million, right? And when Javier
Right.
Centeno and Peter Khan sued him, what showed up in the paperwork? 5 million. So you can't. Nobody here in the sport of boxing knows how much these fighters are making. There's never gonna be reported to y'all what the fighters are making. You could say that Javante Davis made 1.5 million. He make probably quadruple that, or maybe he make less than that. But nobody
Right.
in boxing. This is the inside rule. In boxing, it's none of our business. You ain't gonna get the pay-per-view numbers. You ain't gonna get how much these guys are making. Nothing that's reported. You're gonna know what's going on.
And that's fact.
So whatever people are debating is whatever is the bogus numbers that's reported. Those are but those are not the accurate numbers.
They're not the real numbers. They're the numbers to show what people they want to tell you. No.
Now Devin Haney, he makes good money because he's cut off the middleman. He partnered up with Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He just cut off a middleman. You know what I'm saying? And then their money stays in house, meaning with Devin Haney and his father, they make money. Unlike if let's say Devin Haney was just paying his a manager, a separate manager. That's why Nonito Donaire and Rachel Donaire can make good money. That's why Devin Haney and his father can make good money. That's why Kenny Porter and Sean Porter can make good money. Because at the end of the day, it stays within the family. It stays in-house. The same percentage that come off really doesn't come off. It stays in-house. So we're making money. You feel me?
So Punch, is that the reason they don't want to fight Haney because of that factor right there? Is that part of the reason why they don't want to fight Haney?
No, there ain't nobody, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: if any fighter could pick any fighter, they'll fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney is the less threatening fighter of all of them.
Oh, you say he the
Devin
easiest
Haney.
one to beat?
Devin Haney. No. I said Devin Haney is the less threatening fight of all of them. Meaning they know when they go to a fight with Devin Haney, they're not gonna get hurt. It's not gonna take years off their off their life, off their boxing life. Devin Haney is the easiest fight. That's why George Kambosos gonna be like, you know what? Let me activate my contract because he ain't put no beating on me. He still gives me confidence. He didn't demoralize me. You know what I'm saying?
Like Mayweather. He's
Devin
similar
Haney
to
don't
Mayweather as
hurt
far as he
nobody.
don't hurt you.
Yeah. Now let's say if you got a rematch clause,
Somebody need to go on mute.
with Mike Tyson,
You.
if you want a rematch clause with Mike Tyson and he gives you a beating of your life, do you want to get back in the ring with Mike Tyson? Hell no.
Right.
Did Amir Khan activate his rematch clause with Kell Brook after
Danny.
he whoop his ass? Hell no. He don't want to whoop ass like that no more. You know what
Danny
I'm saying?
Garcia, he didn't
Activating a
activate
rematch
it.
clause is completely different than choosing to fight. Like Kambosos did not want to fight Haney. And if we all remember, he didn't want to fight Haney. He chose Loma, who I guess to you is threatening. So it's different between someone being a threat. I could get hurt, but I know I could win rather than I'm finna lose damn near all 12 rounds.
I don't think that was the case, Chavo.
You don't think so?
So you don't think he was trying to fight Loma? Or what is not the case?
I wouldn't be surprised if Kambosos would have wanted to fight Loma. Loma is the bigger name, and he has the deeper resume.
He did want to fight.
Right.
It's a better fight.
But he just said if they could choose between anybody, it would be Devin.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're talking about this case with a Lomachenko, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on what Punch is saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're choosing the most, like he said, it's the less threatening fight. If you want to choose the less threatening fight, Haney is the less threatening fight.
He said
to take your O?
everybody would
Is he
choose
less
that fight.
threatening to take your O or
If
just
they
less
could choose
threatening to take a
what they
beating?
call.
So he's saying he's less threatening to put a beating on you, but he's not less threatening to taking your O.
I don't think anybody cares about losing the O. That shit doesn't matter.
Yes,
You're
they
crazy.
do.
People just
Yes, they do.
People just talk about it because it's good promo.
Teofimo is demoralized. He's not the same guy mentally as he was undefeated.
How do we
At
know
all.
that?
You can tell in his fighting style.
This is gonna be disingenuous.
That's not. I don't think.
Do you think Tyson was as confident as he was after the loss to Buster Douglas?
I don't think Tio is morally defeated because he lost to Kambosos at all.
But he's a little off. His confidence is off a little bit. Losing your O takes your confidence. Tank Davis, he can't handle no defeat right now.
It's a different confidence you have when you have never lost. You don't know what it's like. All you know is win. It's a whole different stratosphere in your mind.
Yep.
So you don't.
Unless you're just a fucking loser.
So you don't think these guys have lost prior to being to not being professionals?
No, I'm talking about professionally. They never lost.
Professional. We're talking about professionally.
But
I
I'm
hate
saying,
motherfuckers keep bringing up the amateurs and shit. Nobody give a fuck.
But I'm saying it's not
That's
like
old news.
they're not constantly losing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're
No, you're not losing on the biggest stage.
Oh my God, let the motherfucker talk.
Can somebody go on mute, bro? With all that raggedy ass
This
TV
dude's a
playing?
crack,
This
bro.
guy screams a lot.
I
bro.
know, he's just a
no respect
crackhead.
for the
Fuck.
channel. No respect for the channel. Keep screaming.
Jeez.
Can't talk like a man.
Yeah, man, but yeah, I think some fighters, you right, they can't handle a loss. But like Wilder, you see that loss took a lot from Wilder. He's not the same guy no more. He changed him as a human being. He's not even the same guy. Look at Wilder. You think he the same fighter he was before he lost?
You just need
Deontay Wilder?
you need a win. And other people take O's different.
See, Wilder.
They said losing their
I
O
don't think
different.
so.
Some people just
Fighters have been
downhill.
losing for like
It's more morally
over a
defeated.
century.
Listen, it's
And
more
they've
morally
been trying to
defeating.
they've been doing what they're doing. It's just now it's just the post Mayweather era. You know,
Yeah.
after a while, this thing's gonna fade away.
But he couldn't handle a loss neither. Mayweather couldn't handle a loss with his ego. Their egos is shattered. You think?
Maybe
Just think if he would have lost to
He
Castillo.
never took a loss.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Just think
But
what a
I
loss
think
would have did to him, though.
Floyd is smart enough that he would find another marketing tactic. he used the O as a marketing tactic, and his
Mm-hmm.
fans kept on regurgitating what he was saying. Oh, I don't know how to lose. You know how to lose. Basically, that's what his fans would regurgitate, and that's so. Oh, there's like 2 ways to beat you. There's no ways to beat Mayweather.
Right,
Stupid
right.
shit like that. That people kept
Like
on
Ali.
repeating.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember Muhammad Ali and Roy Jones Jr. went through the same thing also. They
Right.
made
Right.
people
Right.
think they was invincible.
Right. It's a marketing tactic. Nobody's invincible.
But Mike quick.
Mike Tyson lost a little bit of his aura, but people still loved him. They still loved him.
Yep. But you see, he wasn't as
He could take a loss.
Nah, but see, my opinion, the Wilder thing, I think Wilder's L's are more demoralizing because he lost to the same guy more than once in the fashion he lost to him.
Right.
Like, bro, Wilder got beat the fuck up in those Fury fights. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That like losing like that,
yeah,
getting knocked out, you know what I'm saying, to the same guy twice, like, bro, that's more demoralizing than losing to one guy, you know what I'm saying, just off a split card, you know what I'm saying, than fucking getting knocked out.
Well, I don't know, because you could just be like, he was better. He's better. It depends on how you take your loss, bro. Even if you lost to 5 people, it depends on how you take that loss.
It's not how you take the loss, it's your ego.
Yep.
Yeah, that has to do with how you take your loss.
Nah,
if your ego can't handle a loss, then it's over.
Losing in general, you know what I'm saying? When you have an ego that high, just losing in general will affect it.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
Especially if you can't fathom.
The fighters that took the O and came right back. That got
the
O took and came right back.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example of
like
somebody
Manny Pacquiao.
That.
Nigga lost a bunch of times, came right back. It never affected him. Like, oh my God, am I good enough? No, it never happened.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the perfect example. Fucking LeBron James. LeBron James cannot handle losing. He's the perfect example of that.
He done lost a lot.
But he rides too high on his ego that even while he's losing, bro, it has to be something else that'll put him over top. That she'll just ignore everything that's going on in the background.
Yeah. LeBron remind me of Mike Tyson. When he starts losing, he gets a little messed up in his head. Like he kind of gives up sometimes. He don't have that fight.
Look at the Lakers right now. The 13th seed or some shit in the West. The 3 games behind, and he's riding on being the leading scorer in the NBA all time. Like talking about
his team is fucking trash. First off, I don't like talking about team sports though, because it's easy to get demoralized in a team sport. Because if everybody on your team fucking sucks, I don't know if you play basketball, bro. It is extremely hard. You got 5 people basically guarding just you. Well, you don't got to worry about nobody else. Just Braun. No, bro. That's way different than you holding yourself accountable. The only person you can't hold accountable is you. We've seen many people take that loss and just come right back like nothing happened. And a lot of people could take this one loss and it just fucks them up.
Mastermind, can Devin Haney take this loss? Yes or no?
No, he cannot afford to take this loss. He has to win because they're going to say he garbage.
Yeah,
they're going to say he was trash. He has to win this fight because this would solidify his place. Like you said, Bernard is right now. They can say that shit. But if he beats Lomachenko, now you got a real legitimate champion under your belt. Now you could call out the big wigs. But now,
they still gonna find something else to say though.
Yeah, he might need a knockout. You're right. He might, but I think if he beats Garcia and Haney,
it's still gonna be. He was old. He was small.
Let's talk to everybody
they're
else
gonna make
now.
something.
All right, look.
But if he beats Haney,
if he, I want to talk to everybody, because nobody else is getting a chance to talk. Right. All I hear is every time I come back is Chavo screaming all the fucking time.
I see he's still in his still.
Look, Campers.
Yes.
Devin Haney, if he loses this fight, do you agree with Mastermind? It will bring him back a lot in his career. It's going to be hard to come back.
I agree, because if he beats Loma, that legitimizes his undisputed.
If he loses?
If he loses to Loma, it will affect him.
he has to beat Loma to legitimize.
But does he have to? He's 23, isn't he?
Has to.
24.
That's why. That's the main reason, because of his age.
At 135, he's not taken seriously, and most people view.
So he has to win this fight, regardless, for you fans.
Yeah, he has to beat Loma to legitimize his undisputedness.
But doesn't he still have big fights with Ryan in the future, Teofimo in the future? Don't you see that Devin Haney is not done? He's still got a lot to maybe happen afterwards.
You're right on that, but I don't think Ryan and Haney will fight at 135. I don't think they can make 135. Even the Tank
at 140.
Yeah, the Tank versus Ryan fight's happening. Isn't it at a catch weight of 136, or did that change?
Yes, it's at 136.
No,
Yeah.
136.
I
Ryan
don't-
can't make 135.
Yeah, I don't see those guys fighting at 135. But Haney has to beat Loma. I'm buying that fight because I want to see Loma, not for Haney.
Okay.
Right. I'm a big Lomachenko and Haney fan.
Let me get the next guy out. Punch. Devin Haney, everybody's saying all this, that he's in a must-win situation. He has to win this fight, or people just won't be believers in Haney. You agree? I can't hear Punch now. All right, let's move on. Punch, you're on mute anyway, if anything. Tip Bayless.
Say it again. Sorry.
Are you there now, Punch?
Yeah.
All right, Devin Haney's in a must-win situation. He has to win this fight.
Yes, he has to win. This is very important. Very risky at the same time, because if he loses the belt, he loses a promotional company, and he'll be a free agent.
Right.
No power. So this is very risky for Devin Haney. To be honest, Devin Haney don't have to take this fight. This is why I give him credit. He really don't have to take this fight. You know,
I think he do, Punch.
Nah, he don't have to. He don't have to for the fans, because
They gonna say he's scary.
it don't matter. The fans is gonna be with you or without you. Sometimes the fans, when you're doing something special, they don't rock with you. Look, Devin Haney could just look at Tio's career. Teofimo Lopez did shit for the fans, and he still hated. So it doesn't matter about what the fans say. You can't dictate what the fans, because the fans are bipolar. You know what I'm saying?
I'll disagree. That's the other way around.
No. The fans are bipolar.
Yeah, you said the boxer's bipolar.
The fans are bipolar.
Yeah, it's the other way around.
No, it's not the other way around. The boxers, this is their career. It's the fans. They bipolar. You're the one that hates. The fans are the one that calls fighters pussy, fighters bums, fighters they ain't shit. It's the fans. But you can't dare do what the fighters do. Y'all the pussy ones. So
Say they had no punching power.
Yeah, he cooking
The
Mirage.
fans are the bipolar ones.
All right. So if you don't have respect, then you guys are bipolar, is what Punch saying. You don't understand respect.
He's cooking Mirage. Go
But
ahead.
let me just say this, Max.
Yo.
You heard the question. What's your answer?
Yeah, I mean, I've been saying it, I think, for like a couple months now that
he has to win.
Yeah, he has to win. I don't think he's completely done as a boxer if he loses.
Hey, Max, I'll be back in a few minutes. Pass it on to the next guys.
But it would definitely hurt his stock. You know what I mean? But I think, like, if Loma loses, it's okay. Like, you know, Loma had a great career. He might get another fight after this, but it is what it is. But if Haney loses, it's going to basically legitimize everything that everybody's been thinking about him being one of the weakest resumes for Undisputed.
Right.
And I think that's what's really going to hurt him with his stock, you know, how much he can command for fights. You know, Punch just mentioned about, you know, not having a promotional company. You know, now when you go to the negotiation table, you come at a disadvantage. You know, you come with no belts. You come with a loss. And now the whole, you know, boxing world is basically, you know, saying like you're exposed. You know, that Kambosos fight was really nothing. I mean, you won the belts, but it was one of the weakest fighters ever. So, you know, that's my point.
He gonna be like Holyfield was. He not legitimate until he beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
because he lost to Riddick Bowe. Remember, he was fighting weaker guys: Burt Cooper, Larry Holmes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, But
And it's a reason to dodge him too. But y'all go ahead.
yeah, no, that's true. Like Punch was saying, it's a very dangerous fight, very tricky, you know. But what do you think, Tip? Or anybody else, Frank? I don't know why Rap leaked the picture up, man.
What was the question?
I don't know. Oh, there you go.
About Devin Haney, like if he loses, is this gonna really hurt him bad? Can he bounce back? So forth.
I for sure think he could bounce back. It's not like he's out of it. You know what I'm saying? One loss doesn't end your career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this is like a. Would this be a career-defining loss? Did any of y'all think this would be a career-defining
Yeah, I
loss?
do.
Yes. It give him a blueprint. It'll give him a blueprint on how to beat Haney. That's another thing too. You get a blueprint on how to beat him.
I don't know.
I think even whether he wins or loses, they still not gonna fuck with him until he gets to, because they'll come up with all types of reasons why he won and all this other shit, all excuses.
You're right about
goes
that.
up and gets a belt at 140, then it'll start to become undeniable. But it takes a while. You just gotta keep winning. People gonna hate on you, especially certain fighters. They gonna hate on you hard until you just really look like a hater.
Remember, Sweet Pea Whitaker went through the same exact thing. They said he was born, had no punching power.
A lot of American greats did. Like I said, Andre Ward and Mayweather.
Yeah, Mayweather went through it hard too. They said he wasn't shit.
Hard. He did. He ran him through the mud. They'll still say, people that hate him will still say, all he does is rhyme. Like, that's cold word for I just don't like him. Just say that shit, dude.
Yeah, just be.
Roy Jones got hated. Roy got hated for his domination. He was dominating so bad. They like.
And the fight's always boring when you dominating.
Not always. I thought Devin Haney's dominating performance against Jorge Linares was actually pretty fun.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was.
But it was also because there was a sense of danger there. Like, oh, Devin better be careful.
But does anyone on this panel think that Devin Haney's an elite fighter at all?
Yeah, I think he's elite.
I think he's finna smoke Loma, and now I'll show y'all.
I think he's an elite.
All right, let's go over this right quick. What are the attributes that makes a fighter elite? What makes a fighter elite? Can we do this one by one?
I would say top. It got to be athleticism and boxing IQ. Those are for me. Athleticism and boxing IQ.
Time out. Did I hear
that goes in your defense?
Correction. Did I hear that when somebody's dominating somebody, it's always boring?
Yeah, mainly it's most of the time it's boring because it's like he just beating his ass. I don't want to see this.
No, it's not.
Like Canelo versus Triple G wasn't boring to you?
Well, not boring, but it wasn't exciting.
Mayweather versus Diego, he dominated that fight. That fight was awesome.
Mayweather versus Gotti.
Well, that's because of the expectations too. They thought Diego Corrales was gonna come in there and do his ass.
Mayweather versus Gotti, was that boring?
No, that was not boring at
No,
all.
it's because all the shit talking before.
But was it
Mayweather
boring?
No.
I have a question for you in this whole boring conversation.
But you know what
How many
was
times
boring?
you guys
Canelo versus Mayweather.
You know what's boring? Lomachenko versus Mario.
You know what's more boring? I don't get no
That
fucking hello. Nobody respects the fucking channel. They come here and talk like their dad owns the channel. That's what's more boring.
Man, hey, Rapstar, big respect for you. Big respect. Like, you know, when it comes to this channel, this is a voice coming through since when it was like, you know, when you had this double-digit fucking subs. You know who this is. Like, you and me, we go back to like 2 or 3 people on this motherfucker in the middle of the goddamn night. But we've also had our disagreements and let that shit breathe. I came back. I saw the work you've been putting in. Big respect to the work that you've been putting in. Not only that, on an interpersonal level, the last time I was here, you...
This mic got up.
Yo, Rap, don't be muting nobody.
I'm not muting anyone. I'm getting
Everybody
accolades, Max. I'm getting accolades. I need to hear this.
What's
you
up,
know, your boy
Rapstar?
Max has got so many haters for no reason.
Wait, which boy Max? Who's in haters?
No, Max always says, Rapstar, you always got haters. I said, I don't think Get the Smoke is a hater of mine.
No, dude, we've just had like, I think we've had some like ideological, like, you know, and the way like some interpersonal things, but that's part of the getting to know you process. I'm not butthurt about none of that stuff. I'm just saying it's been a minute since I've been on the panel.
Yeah, but that didn't look. You said you've been appreciated about the hard work I've been
Comes right
putting in, and
down to it.
how come I'm still in the game, and you've seen me putting a lot of hard work.
I feel like this is like, well, not even that. Like, listen, I didn't like hard work is for fucking losers. I like the work that you put in. I don't even give a shit about how hard you work. I think you should work smarter instead of harder. But that's a different subject for another day. That's a different subject for another day. Like, for real, it's just been a minute since I've been on you, and I respect the work you put in, not how hard you've been working. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, that's you just being real. You've known me for a long time. And at the end of the day, when people come on the channel, right, and they just yo, yeah, I'm taking over, it feels a bit disrespectful. You know what I mean? And I feel like people should at least embrace each other. So if they want that respect, at least talk respect. You know what I'm saying? Everything can be boxing, but people do want to talk like I'm some fucking idiot. Then, you know, what do you want me to do? I'm going to listen to a person talk to me like an idiot, comes over here, and I've got to give you freedom of open panel chat. When the host is speaking, give him some respect. That's all. But yo, you guys keep cooking, man.
I just want. I just remembered. I'm just saying. I'm reminiscing right now. I'm in my nostalgic mode. And please excuse me. I'm a little bit sentimental. You guys might know this about me. You may not know this about me. But like, you know, I remember there was a live. It was like me, Mark Nash on this fucking panel, and like one person in the chat. And like we had some of the most like foundational, realistic conversation about boxing. Just about that. And that's what I'm here for. Really authentic conversation. Go ahead.
No, but look, no matter what, yeah, everybody went around the world, but they still come in here showing respect. They want to talk boxing. So I want everybody to have their views over here. But you don't need to treat each other like bitches out here, bro. That's all. But go on.
You know, the man was saying something about Loma. He stopped saying what he was saying about Loma.
Yeah, Smoke. So you came here telling us about Lomachenko boring.
So to me, I remember when Lomachenko was high tech and Rigo was boring. I remember when Loma was Nomaschenko and Rigo was boring. Now Loma's boring. Okay, here's what I'm telling you. If you think that clinching is boring, I can appreciate that point of view. But what I would say to you is whatever fight you think was boring, I wonder if you give the same kind of admonition to the guy that can't fight out of a clinch than you give to the person doing the clinching. Because I bet probably the person doing the clinching won the fucking fight. And the guy couldn't understand how to fucking fight his way out of it. So maybe, just maybe, this is my idea, as a person who's been watching boxing, I don't know, 4 decades, then like maybe you should put some of the fucking onus fucking guy who doesn't know how to not get clinched or fight his fucking way out of it.
That's what I say about Kambosos.
Like everybody, like when it comes down to like hating on Wilder, like nobody says, hey, you know what? That dude doesn't know how to fight in the clinch. The Tyson Fury, the reason why that dude is a heavyweight champion of the world is because he understands how to fucking clinch and how to fight out of a clinch. That's how we got pussy ears and Wilder getting dropped for the first time on camera that we can fucking verify. Shout out to Harold Stonier's amateur fucking legend. But anyway, that's a different subject for another day.
I mean, but we've seen Haney like flow in that area of
boring
over
thing,
clinching in a fight. You know what I mean?
The whole clinching thing, all of that shit too. Like nobody talks about Vladimir Klitschko being Grabomir Klitschko. Nobody talks about John the Quiet Man Ruiz. And really famously, one of the best, widely considered, like actually universally considered, one of the best middleweights of all time. And middleweight division, just so you know, is the oldest division in all boxing. People say the original 8, but let me tell you about the original one. It's middleweight. One of the best middleweights they say of all fucking time is goddamn Bernard the Executioner or the Alien Hopkins. And that dude spent most of his fucking fights in the clinch.
Well, can I say something?
It's really because he's American.
That's why Bernard really was never that popular though. You know, he was. People love the winner to an extent, but because of his style, I don't think he was ever going to be like a huge popular star. And Brad
who's a huge popular star? Jake Paul. KSI. What do you want? Do you want to be a boxing fan, or you want to be the president of a fan club?
We're talking about what we got here before this was Ryan Garcia and why people will prefer Ryan Garcia and Tank to Devin. This is kind of why, to me, for you to be a boxing star, not just a great boxer, but a boxing star, you have to have really talented offense. If you go back and look at Floyd, back when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he had very talented offense, in some capacity, power, combination punch, and speed. Amir Khan was awesome to watch because he had amazing speed with him. So
yeah, but I think
but Pretty Boy Floyd was not a star. Money Mayweather was a star.
Yeah, Money Mayweather.
You know why? You know why he was a star? Because he was able to sell the knockout. Not that he was going to knock out somebody, but he could possibly get knocked out. That's what you can do. There's not just one way to skin this cat about becoming a star. One singular path.
Like you said, the same people gonna pay to watch them lose.
Exactly.
And Haney got a lot of haters. So
casual fans just want to see a knockout. Period.
Yeah, but they're not invested in him like that. Floyd make them invested, but no one's really like. They're like, they'll rather skip Haney than watch Haney.
Well, nobody was invested.
They could be like, Tank gonna knock him out, Ryan gonna knock him out, sell the knockout. You finna knock him out, but they know they not.
Correct. So you can sell the knockout with the opponent. But the other part of Floyd's genius was he fought his biggest fights came with people who had a built-in large fan base. So you can sell the knockout, that's part of it. But the other part of it, if you want to get mega fights, it's crossover fan bases.
Right, okay. I mean, for some people, it's been exciting. Like Prince Nassim, he was exciting. Anyway, he's exciting. That's their way to being a star. For other people, there's different ways. Other people, you have to be charismatic. Yeah, Nassim was very charismatic too. So, but not anyway. He became a star by knocking out through knockouts. Basically, it's just through knockouts and being charismatic.
Yeah. Mike from Boston, I think he was waiting for a while to say something.
And there also aren't a lot of Japanese fighters right now.
Yeah, can you guys hear me though?
Yeah.
Yeah, what up, everyone?
Is that Get the Smoke that I see here? Is that Get the Smoke? Is that GTS?
That's me, baby, in the flesh. Back one time. Again,
my long lost
for all
friend.
of you who thought grown men couldn't fucking act like grown men. Fuck off.
Damn, Punch, how you gonna cut me off like that, bro?
Let Mike cook. I'm eating.
Yeah, Mike
cook.
Mike was waiting.
I was just messing with you, Punch. I was just messing with you. I wanted to say, just regarding the whole the Loma Haney fight. I think I agree that Devin needed to take this fight, because if he didn't and he moved it up to 140, people that hate him would have hated him even more, and there would have been more, there would have been a lot more questions around whether or not he really did dominate the 135-pound division and whether or not he was the king of that division before he moved up. If he wins this fight, though, he will get a lot of respect. If he's able to beat Lomachenko, I'll give him his full respect. Like, honestly, I mean, I think that it's a very, very dangerous fight for him.
Yeah, but I'm back, Mike, and I've got to be honest with you, Mike.
Yeah.
You guys, everybody who's been on this panel has making out this is the end of the world. for Devin the Dream Haney. If he loses a split decision, a tough fight, and he gives you a good account of himself, people will look at IT and say, nah, Haney's got something, right? You got to remember, everybody's killing Haney. Oh, he loses, he's dead. I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too.
I also think there's a overestimation of like fans.
Yeah, so let's go.
There's an overvalue about fans. Like,
I want to come to you on that.
I'm gonna say one. If I could just finish, I'll be very quick. It's just one sentence. People overestimate the fans' value of like this respect thing. If Haney didn't fight Loma and moved up and became champion and multi-weight champions, only certain people would give a shit whether or not he fought Loma.
Listen, I'm hearing plates move. I'm hearing spoons. I'm hearing people eating out here. Fucking be respectful, bro. When I eat, I'll go on mute. People fucking tapping fucking forks, knives, everything.
No, I agree. To be honest, I really don't think that. I mean, Devin Haney is doing Lomachenko a favor. Devin Haney is doing Lomachenko.
These guys are all come here. Apart from me speaking up now, everybody's been coming here saying Haney's finished if he loses to Loma. That is a casual statement, bro.
I don't think he's No, he's not finished. He's too young to be finished. What I'm saying is that the facts is that he got one more fight on that top ranked deal, and he got the belts. So what I'm saying is, if he does lose to Lomachenko, we all know that Bob Arum, that Lomachenko was his golden goose. We all know that. I think Bob Arum is still alive because Lomachenko still haven't had undisputed. The day that he becomes undisputed, I think that's when they're gonna pull the plug, or Bob Arum gonna put his.
Don't say that, bro.
I'm just saying. We all know that.
I'm joking.
Bob Arum loves Lomachenko, and he will put him in position to be successful, gain accomplishment, gain the belts and stuff like that. All I'm saying is, Devin Haney got one more fight on his top ranked contract, and if Devin Haney loses, he loses the belt and he loses his promotional contract, and then it leaves him without power. I don't think that the zone is going to pay him the type of money that he was getting paid before. Okay. I don't think that PBC is the guy that I don't think that they're gonna pay Devin Haney what he's been getting paid. I don't think nobody's gonna be paying Devin Haney what he's been paid. I don't know how it's gonna turn out for Devin Haney.
Okay,
so I think it's more of a risk for Devin Haney. It's more of a risk for Devin Haney to fight Lomachenko, because in the end of the day, Lomachenko wins, you still got a big fight with Shakur Stevenson. That's all I'm saying. And Top Rank is more invested in Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson than they are Devin Haney.
Okay. Let me just get this off though. Before I'm still haven't finished my fucking breakfast and I need to go and do that, so you guys can talk after this one. Devin Haney, Punch, you're saying, and I'm gonna ask Get the Smoke because we ain't spoke.
When do you ever finish your breakfast?
Shut the fuck up. Stay quiet. Devin Haney, his market value, his boxing fucking foundation, the fans around him, he will lose that market value, Punch, is what you're saying, that he will have to go back to the drawing board. But let's remember this. Bill Haney is one of the great businessmen out here. Get the Smoke. I know you still keep in touch with Bill. Do you believe that if Devin Haney loses this fight to Loma, his market value will go down dramatically? All right, Get the Smoke. You got to move on now. Let's go to the next man. Tip Bayless. Do you believe that his market value will drop?
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
I mean, it's just we're talking about one. I think who we're looking at as that market value is one specific group. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people that are like really just talking about him. I don't think his market value really.
He's only got one fight left. If he doesn't have belts, don't you think that his price would have dropped?
I mean, yeah, his price would drop.
So that's market value has dropped.
Yeah, and you guys are forgetting though. Remember,
he doesn't know what market value means. He doesn't know.
Market value will drop. I think Punch is right on that one.
And do you guys remember what he said though about?
I mean, Tip, you sounded like you contradicted yourself on that one. Think about it.
I look at him because I'm thinking of name value as well.
Who could? I mean, you might be right, Tip. He might be able to find another fighter. Like, would he be able to fight Teofimo Lopez at 140 to get money?
Yeah,
would he
that's
be able
what
to
I'm
get
saying. Like,
Ryan Garcia to get money? I mean, imagine if Ryan loses and Haney loses. Are both of them a big fight?
Not really.
Why not?
Because they're two guys that lost. I mean, people aren't going to be nearly as invested in that fight as they would if guys have been coming off of wins. If they both are coming off of losses, two of the young guys, I mean, it would be like a constellation match. I mean, it wouldn't be nearly the money involved in that shit that there would be in another fight.
All right, Mirage, why were you shouting and saying that Tip Bayless doesn't know market value? Why are you trying to say all that now?
Well, because he clearly didn't understand. Fuck, no, my headset's playing up. It keeps muting me. Hang on.
Because you ain't got the answers.
Okay, he accepted he's going to lose name value, but then he denies he's going to lose market value. So obviously, he doesn't fucking get it. Obviously,
market value really has nothing to do. What I'm not gonna say nothing, but it's not about the wins and loses, but also his performing. Pitbull Cruz didn't lose market value. He actually increased his value with his loss versus Gervonta Tank Davis, but because of the way that he performed.
Is it because of Haney's position that you were mentioning? He's only got one fight. Is that the key factor? He's only got one fight. If he loses the belts, he's only got one fight. Is that the key factor?
Yeah, I think it's because also the way that the style of Devin Haney. If Devin Haney loses a brawl, a classic, you know what I'm saying? Like the fight that we saw this weekend, and Loma and Devin Haney is going at it like Natty and this other guy went at it. Then Devin Haney may not lose the value. He may lose power, but he don't lose too much value. His stock don't drop because he still performed. But if he gets his ass whooped and still look like the Devin Haney, traditionally the boring fighter that he is, then yes, he loses a lot of value. He'll be like Chris Colbert. He'll be like Chris Colbert.
I don't think he can fight like a brawler, man. He's just not that type of fighter. Like you really see him in there trading with someone. I've never seen him do that.
Devin Haney is always going to be what Devin Haney already is. You could just see it.
Yeah, but that's a bit weird, right? Because people are saying, right, yo, if Ryan Garcia loses a close fight to Tank, it don't matter. Ryan's exciting. People want to still watch him. But now we're talking about Haney losing a Loma. Oh, no, fuck that, bro. That's even worse for Haney.
All Haney has is a boring fighter with belts. You lose the belts, you have nothing left to fucking interest people.
Oh, shit. So basically the belts is what's keeping him strong in negotiations.
Why else?
People. You're right. No,
why else would anybody be talking about Devin Haney?
I agree. The belts are keeping him, and the position of those belts coming to 140 will still keep him in a strong position.
He called out Lomachenko. He got in the ring with him. I mean, how often do you see someone with the belts go in and call someone else out and then lose? You know what I mean? It's like, he had the belts. He didn't need to call Lomachenko out. He went in there and did it anyways. If he goes ahead and loses that fight, that's going to look bad for him.
Well, why the fuck is Haney then chasing the Lomachenko fight then?
Because he knows what the people are saying about him. They're saying
no, but there's no people. Shall I tell you? You guys getting it wrong. I think Punch knows this one. That's the biggest money, the business that they can make as well. You're forgetting he can make good money with Lomachenko.
Yeah, but that's only one part. The real reason is
that is a big part. That's a big part too. Big money there, bro, for him.
Yeah, but the biggest reason when fighters fuck this headset when they call out.
Frank.
Yeah, hang on, sorry. The real reason they call out a fighter calls out another fighter, he thinks he's very confident he can fucking beat him. That's the number one reason.
Why did you run away the other day from Rachel when she called you out?
I didn't run away. That was late. That was at night time. I wasn't in the mood, and I don't dance to your tune.
No, but
I don't just appear when you say, "Oh, get on."
You got called
Doesn't
out,
work
bitch.
like that. Maybe that works on Frank.
Work like that, bitch.
Maybe that works on Frank.
You got called out and you
ran
away.
Where is Frank anyway?
You ran
is
like
Frank here?
Frank's here all the time, but
okay,
you ran
what's
away.
this got to do with the topic we were just talking
10
about?
Links. He sent 10 links and you didn't enjoy Mirage.
He ran away. Mirage.
I wasn't in the mood. I got to be feeling it.
Mirage a duck in the chat. Everybody.
Were you on your period?
Him a duck.
What am I ducking Rachel for?
You were ducking. You were ducking, bro. You ducked the smoke.
Yeah, talking shit.
Rachel's
and
got
then
no
didn't hit the
smoke.
link.
Rachel's got
You
no
were
smoke.
you're talking their name, and you couldn't step up to the mark.
No.
He did pull a Rick Glazer jersey.
So yeah, he thinks he can. He's confident he can beat Loma and get a huge name on his resume. He thinks he's there for the picking, and I don't blame him because he looked like shit in his last
You're a
fight,
runner, you're a track star.
and he got beat up. He got beaten by Lopez, so he's there for the taking.
Listen, he did not look like shit in his last fight. He fought a guy that was
He
very
lost
good.
his last fight. Let's be real, he lost.
He did not lose that last
He
fight.
lost.
Running man.
How did he lose
lost
that fight?
Because you can't score fights. That's your problem.
Oh, I guess the scorers can't score it either because they scored it for him. So
They're all corrupt. 100%.
oh, they're all corrupt. Okay, right.
This is the thing. When you're a big, everybody knows. This is basic. When the big star gets favored, everybody knows this.
Dude, he dominated the last 3 rounds. The last 3 rounds he took over. He took over the last 3 rounds. He won.
How many rounds is a fight?
Dude, it's 12 rounds. He won the fight, man. I watched.
So he dominated 3.
Who here
what
thinks
about
he
the
lost
rest
that
of the
fight?
rounds?
Does anyone here think he lost that fight to Jermaine Ortiz?
No, he beat Jermaine Ortiz.
See?
So, a lot of people go look on the forums. The opinions.
Dude, he lost to Lopez. He did not lose to. He did not lose that last fight, man. He did not. It was a close fight, but he won it.
It went basically the same way the Tio fight did.
No. It didn't. He won that fight.
He said, "No, don't put him in that boat."
No, in terms of how close it was, it kind of went the same way.
No, Tio.
Even if he won, okay.
Let's not forget, Loma.
He trying to get somebody to vouch for that
Loma
Tio
was
shit.
making a comeback in the second half of that fight, so it's arguable.
Okay,
Yeah,
even if he
but
won
he
the fight, it was a close fight versus a guy with 16 pro fights.
It
That's
doesn't matter.
embarrassing.
That guy is a very, very good fighter.
Based on what? Who's he beat? Who's he beat?
That's the thing. He hasn't beaten a lot of guys, but I guarantee you that guy would be a tough fight for anyone.
So we're just going to
135
assume
division.
this guy's going to be a great fighter.
Did you see him? Did you see him against Loma? Did he not look good?
But that's against Loma. It's because y'all put Loma on this pedestal.
No, Loma's not on a pedestal. That guy was a great fighter. I guarantee you that guy's going to be a name.
Did you say was?
No, I said he is a great fighter. Jermaine Ortiz is a great fighter.
Oh,
you don't know him.
Everybody's a great fighter now. Let's just hand it out.
I know this guy.
Like cookies.
He's from where I'm from. I've known of this guy for a long time. He's been a good fighter. You just don't hear of him because he's not popular among.
But we're talking about good and then elite. It's like different. You can't come that close.
This guy is This guy will give anyone.
Jojo
in that
Diaz
division
is a good fighter.
Jojo Diaz is not as good as okay. So you're gonna say because Loma had a close fight against Jermaine Ortiz. What about the fight before that? What about Loma's fight before that? The last 2 before that. Do you look good then?
He was supposed to fight Devin after that fight, right?
After what fight?
Who did he fight? Was it Comey?
Yeah, he beat Comey. Then he was supposed to fight. He wasn't supposed to fight Devin. He was supposed to fight for the belts after that, but then he had to go to the war.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. You're making good points.
Listen, the bottom line is this: is that Haney is going to have to fight Lomachenko, who's a southpaw and who fights very well on the inside. That's just not a good. That's not a good style matchup for Devin Haney.
How's he going to get on the inside versus that jab and movement?
We've seen him do it before, man. You guys are underestimating his ability. He's very good in the clinch. Just because Devin Haney has a jab,
the way to beat him is that jab and movement. So when are you talking about he's done it before? Like against like B-level fighters,
quality fighter.
Yo, nobody in this panel,
lower weight class.
Nobody in this panel could give Devin Haney other than the jab in his arsenal. What more? You think Lomachenko's that good that just a jab is gonna do the work? You think just a jab is gonna be?
No, but he can box decent like overall.
You talking about arsenal? What do you mean? Like all he knows how to do is jab?
Tell me what more Devin Haney
That's
got.
the main.
Tell me, I want to know anybody on the panel. What more does Devin Haney got over Lomachenko? Other than a fucking jab that got made. Tell me something else.
Size.
No. I'm talking about tools. I'm talking about tools.
That is tools. They're built into you, literally.
No,
his
get
speed,
the fuck about
size.
Speed. Chavo, I knew he was Chavo, doing this. Tell me something other than the jab.
You don't
Because the
understand.
jab ain't gonna do the work versus Lomachenko. He ain't that
Well, that
simple.
right hand, he won with the right hand. The
His right
second
hand is
Kambosos
weak.
fight.
His right
Oh yeah,
hand
he's
is
just
not
gonna hit the
strong.
1-2, right? He's Deontay Wilder. He's just gonna go with
Yeah,
Lomachenko
Punch is
1-2.
talking about skill. He's talking about skill wise.
Come on,
But
bro.
you can't ignore the size difference.
The
A
common
jab.
factor against the southpaw would be the right
Uppercut,
hand.
angles.
If Haney's an orthodox fighter, the common check to be the southpaw would be the right hand. Like to make the right hand your weapon.
If you've got
He
a
has to
great
be
jab
effective
and a
with his
huge
right
reach
hand going into that
advantage
fight.
and a size advantage, you're
Yeah, but
like you're
got
starting
no
to race
power.
to
But
reach.
what's funny is a lot of people sitting here arguing about it are the same people picking Haney to win.
Now I'm just saying how people break the fight, like Devin Haney. We all know that
Okay,
Devin
well,
Haney.
let's answer your own question
We all
then.
know that Devin
What does he
Haney.
have to beat
We all
Loma?
say the same. We all say the same thing about Devin Haney's jab. It's because that's the only thing that is that's his strength. That's it. We don't talk
Okay.
It
about
should be
nothing else. Let's be honest.
Jab is the most important. Jab is the most important punch in
He
boxing.
don't throw 3-4 punch combination punches. We ain't never seen that from Devin Haney.
Doesn't
He don't
need
got
to.
the
He
angles.
doesn't need to.
He don't got the angles nor the footwork of Lomachenko. He don't have the
Okay,
combination
what makes
and
you
the mix of
what makes
speed of
you think he's
Lomachenko.
gonna beat Loma then?
No, what I'm
hold on,
saying
Punch.
is let's break it
Hold on.
down.
I know
Then.
what you're saying. I just want
All
to hear
right, so
from you.
break it
What do
down.
you
I want
think?
to know how. Forget about because anybody could say, "Oh, Devin Haney's gonna win." Oh, Lomachenko's
No,
gonna win.
I'm saying
hope he
I
win.
want to hear from you first.
Wait. On both sides of the fence, a Lomachenko fan could be like, Lomachenko's gonna win, and Devin Haney's gonna win. Let's break it down stylistically, technically sound. How would Devin Haney neutralize
I'll go right after you.
Lomachenko? Go ahead.
All right, I'll go right after you. Go ahead.
No, I'm asking you how Devin Haney's
I'm
gonna
gonna answer. I'm gonna answer. Okay, you gonna answer right after me?
Oh, I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm saying anybody. Tell me how Devin.
Yeah,
saying
it's Chavo. You could, as soon
on
as
the
my voice
panel,
stop, I want to hear from you.
Whoever on the panel that think that Devin Haney's jab, that's all he needs because that's all we talk about. He don't got nothing else better than Lomachenko.
I'm gonna tell you how he gonna win. I just want to hear from you right after. I don't know why you don't want to answer. I don't know why you don't want to answer though, Pop.
Tell me what Devin Haney got better than Lomachenko.
Okay, no, okay, hold on. How many questions are you asking me? Because are you telling me how do I tell you how he's gonna win, or tell you what I think he has better than him, or tell you the attributes? I'm not getting what you.
Footwork.
Okay, I'm telling you how he's.
Mixing of the speed.
I'm gonna tell you how he's gonna win. I'm gonna keep it very simple.
Okay.
I got you. Let me just go.
I think Devin's punch timing.
People are waiting.
I definitely think Devin's punch timing. Devin has better punch timing than Lomachenko.
And he has his punch placement is crazy. So we're talking about speed, his youth, his size, his reach, and his boxing IQ. And his foot speed in order to change angles with him. He has it. Defense on point. Now, can you tell me, Punch, how Devin Haney is gonna beat Lomachenko?
How Devin
Unless you switching it again.
How Devin Haney's gonna beat Lomachenko?
Yeah.
No. I want to talk about how I want to.
You just said you was gonna go after me.
Side of the fence. I'm gonna be in the side of the fence on Lomachenko. That's why my question is, what do you think that Devin Haney's gonna do?
But why you keep switching sides of the fence?
Oh, we both fuck the switching side. There's a whole nother conversation. I'm Lomachenko. I'm saying that Lomachenko's gonna win now. You say that Devin Haney gonna win. I don't give a fuck. I don't got no horse in the race. I don't give a fuck about both sides.
He's making it into a debate, Chavo. State your case. State your case for.
I already said it. I don't know if y'all.
You just said speed, power, his size. You didn't say nothing.
Power.
Yeah, I said how he's gonna beat him. The attributes he has that will
that wasn't the
carry him
question,
to victory.
dickhead. See,
okay, so you want me to go round by round? First round, he's gonna slip this punch, hit him with a right. Next round, he's gonna do like, come on, bro, get off the gas, fool. I just told you, if you're not happy with the answer, go suck a dick.
He said he's gonna beat him with his scheme.
I don't know what you want.
He just said Loma's faster.
All right, Devin Haney's footwork is not.
No, Punch. I'm not talking to you because I know you already answered your question. I'm talking about this motherfucker. Well, no, you did answer it. I want you to answer it like this. Like, shut the fuck up. How about you answer the question?
After you, bro. First you go. Then I'll answer for you. That's what you do.
Yeah,
you don't
I already
answer
did,
anything straight up.
He took Master's wrench.
He never answered the question anyway.
Yeah, all Devin Haney has is the jab. I've never seen him put together any punches. I mean, if we're just going recently, you know what Loma's gonna do is step through his guard. I think he'll slip the jab. He'll want him to pump the jab, and he's gonna sidestep and keep landing the left. I mean, if the left never lands, Loma loses. You know, it's pretty simple and obvious how to beat Devin Haney.
I think look, it's like in boxing, right? We all know boxing, right? We ain't disrespecting each other and stuff like that. We all know boxing. What neutralizes a mover? A boxer that moves a lot. What do you want to attack?
The body.
Exactly, the body, right? Devin Haney don't have no body work.
Exactly.
So that's one thing. The reason why, let's say, Teofimo Lopez neutralized neutralized Teofimo Lopez, and Teofimo Lopez couldn't find the angle, was because right from the jump, he's going to the body. He's shooting the left, he's shooting the right. Everything he's shooting is going to the body, right? Devin Haney, he shoots a nice jab to the solo plex, but he don't shoot the right to the solo plex. He don't got pop like that. So
He shoots the right to the body, though.
Now, would it keep it honest? Now, I'm not gonna say that Devin Haney over the a year that he's not grown into having more power and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say he got more punching power, but probably his torque and his punches could be more strong. But if he's going to neutralize Lomachenko, he will have to go to the body. I have not seen Devin Haney go to the body versus anybody. Even on the clinches where you could fight off the clinch, he don't go to the body. He lets himself be clinched, or he's doing the clinching. Now, Lomachenko is the best in the lightweight division in fighting off the clinch. He will fight off the clinch. He won't let you clinch him. And a matter of fact, he wants you to be in that position, and he's going to capitalize off that. Where Devin Haney needs his range, needs that mid-range, mid to long range to be effective in a fight. Versus Lomachenko, I just don't see that he got enough footwork. I don't see he has the attributes to go to the body to slow down Lomachenko.
Yeah, he wants to be able to sit down. Devin Haney wants to be able to sit down on his right hand and protect himself and just paw. That's what he wants. He wants to get comfortable. He's gonna have to pick his feet up.
Another thing. Devin Haney uses the shoulder roll a lot, right? Well, the shoulder roll don't work versus a southpaw. He did good versus Jojo Diaz, but Jojo Diaz's footwork is not as effective like a Lomachenko. The in and out footwork, Jojo Diaz don't got this. Either he's in or either he's out. So if I'm gonna look at tapes of Devin Haney fighting a southpaw, I'm gonna look at the Jojo Diaz fight, right? He did get hurt trying to not hurt, but Jojo Diaz did land a couple shots when he was in the shoulder roll, because it's very hard to fight a southpaw with the shoulder roll. You don't use that move, you're gonna be subjected to be punched with the left hand a lot. So I'm looking at this fight and I'm saying Devin Haney's jab is good, his range is good, but is it going to be enough to beat a guy that has the arsenal of Lomachenko and can actually also can actually one thing about good fighters and special fighters know how to make timely adjustments, in ring adjustments. We saw that Lomachenko do it with Teofimo Lopez. We saw it with Jamie Ortiz. We saw it with Luke Campbell, and we saw it with Jorge Linares. He makes
How many rounds did it take to adjust versus Lopez? Like the last 3 rounds? Pretty lost the fight.
What's your point, though?
Even if you lost the fight, we've seen the in-ring adjustments. Some fighters, good fighters, they make the adjustments.
Wasn't that an example of failing to make adjustments? The fact that he was gun shy for most of the fight.
AJ didn't make adjustments, but
I'm
the
talking
second
about
fight he made it better.
Lomachenko makes great adjustments. We've seen it in so many of his fights. I mean, out of all the boxers, you see him make the most
against
adjustments.
Lopez. He struggled greatly.
He made very good
he failed
adjustments.
But
to throw punches.
in the middle late rounds, he made the adjustments.
Great fighters that take 1 round, like Floyd Mayweather against Judah and co. They make quick adjustments. Lomachenko struggled.
Yeah, Lomachenko just takes way too long to do anything.
You're over all his downloading data.
But it's better than doing like AJ. You got to do the adjustments a whole next fight. I get what you're saying there, but he still takes too long to adjust.
The only time that he made that he took a long time to make the adjustments was Tio. The only time he took long, but that Jamie Ortiz was winning that.
He took long in that fight with Jamie Ortiz. He ain't never won 12 rounds before, and that's the only reason he got to make that adjustment, because he got tired.
All right. So what did Lomachenko? What the adjustment that he made versus Jermaine Ortiz that he took away?
He didn't really do. I really don't believe he did because Jamie
Come on,
Ortiz got
man. Come
tired.
on. No,
But
no,
he
no.
took away his jab.
No, it's safe. It's safe to say. It's safe
He's
to say.
tired.
Look. It's safe to say, respectfully, it's safe to say that be like, I don't remember. Just say you don't remember the fight.
No,
I
I
thought
do
Ortiz
remember the
just got
fight. I
tired.
remember
I thought
he got tired. He never
Because-
been 12.
No. Because this will happen. Jamie Ortiz.
So you saying he? Hold on. You saying he didn't get tired?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Let him explain.
Jamie Ortiz was very successful going to the body for the first half of the fight and the mid rounds. He abandoned going to the body shot, not abandoned, but Lomachenko got in the inside and smothered his work. He took away his body attack, and Jamie Ortiz did not shoot no body shots in the last 4 rounds. He adjusted. He took away what was working for Jamie Ortiz. That's making in-ring adjustment, timely adjustment. And that's how Lomachenko won the fight. He took his body work. Go watch the fight again.
Yeah, again, the problem is that for the first half of the fight, like he was basically shut out. So
no, he was not shut out.
Against Haney, like how are you going to win? I mean, you can see like Haney should be a better fighter than Ortiz.
Technically and facts. You going with feelings, Mirage?
No, I think you're breaking it. You know the expression you can't see the forest for the trees. You're like you need to step back and look at the big picture. Like sometimes only a few basic things are enough to shut down a fighter.
Of the fight. Give us an example. I gave you technically, and I gave you a fight.
I'll give you the Haney's length.
Mirage. No feelings.
His reach advantage. I'm giving you. He's going to have a significant.
Give us a fight the way I broke it down. I gave you a fight, and I gave you adjustments and told you how he.
I'm about to say you got no talk.
So Lomachenko, sure, even if you concede, I'll concede he's a better boxer. He's got more tricks, angles, blah blah blah. He's got more depth to the game. But again, a fighter with a significant reach advantage and a jab, he can just shut down all that. If he can shut you out from getting inside, that's it. That's all he needs.
What about Lomachenko is always a smaller fighter. Fucking Luke Campbell is taller than Devin Haney.
Nakatani is way taller, dude.
Yeah, but they don't have Haney's skill set in combination. Haney's got the size, plus he can back it up as well. So, to me, that's all he's going to need to just keep Lomachenko at bay. He's going to keep him at bay, and that's
just
it.
With his jab and the fact that he's taller, he's going to keep him at bay.
And his movement. I mean, he's a decent boxer overall. He's got boxing skills.
Yeah, but he's not at the same level as Lomachenko. Is a better boxer, technically.
Well, look at Ortiz.
What you gonna say when Loma lose? You gonna say that Devin's a better boxer? Or you gonna be like, Loma just got old?
I'll tell you this right now: if Lomachenko loses to Devin Haney, I will give Devin Haney 100% credit. I will come back here and I will give him all the credit in the world.
No, you have to accept.
So I'm saying you have to say he's a better fighter.
You know shit about boxing.
If he wins that fight, I will come back in here and I will say that he's a better fighter. How about that?
And you have to admit you're fucking clueless. That's what you need to admit.
See, you got to be disrespectful. You can't just have a boxer.
No, you got to be held to account. We all do.
So do you, man.
Yeah. That's it. Hey, Benavidez loses to plans. Fucking oath, I'm going to look like an idiot. 100%. So
you already do, but you'll look like a bigger idiot.
We'll see.
If I could say something, guys,
I wouldn't have died on that hill with Benavidez playing. I don't know who's going to win. That's the real 50-50.
No, you're going to see it's not a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, I think that Benavidez is going to win that fight too. I got to say.
There's levels to this game, and you're going to see levels. That's my prediction.
Yeah, maybe. Could possibly be right, but...
well, the thing with Loma, the guys that have been the most difficult for Loma, Ortiz, Salido, and Lopez, they were all aggressive fighters. And Haney's not aggressive. I've seen Lomachenko fight taller guys. Nakatani, Luke Campbell, Linares, they were all taller than him. And I favor Loma to beat Haney. I do. Even though I realize that Loma has lost some of his step, I still favor him to beat him for that reason. Haney's not aggressive enough. He doesn't have a killer instinct.
Do you think T.O. was aggressive in the beginning of that fight with Loma?
Yeah, he took it to Loma. He was ready to exchange. Loma had to be tentative about just jumping in and exchanging. That's what
Loma
you got to
just
do.
didn't do it. It wasn't like he was tentative
Well, he
or
had a
careful. He
shoulder
just
injury also.
did not
His shoulder
do
held
it.
him back. He had a shoulder injury.
Lopez is a
No,
strong.
I don't want to hear that excuse.
It's not an excuse if he had to get surgery right after. Anyway, go ahead, dude. What were you saying?
Who takes a fight with a
Not your
Lopez
dickhead
fight?
ass. This guy. The guy. Go ahead, man.
Shut
Talk.
your
This guy
bitch
just
ass
jumps
up and
in.
go eat a fucking cock.
Here we go. You're a child. Anyway, the adult. Go ahead, speak, man. Don't let this guy keep getting
Lopez,
in.
Salido, and Jermaine Ortiz displayed a very aggressive style against Loma. Haney does not have that style. Haney does not have killer instinct. Haney will not take one to give one like those dudes did.
Exactly. You're gonna have to. He's gonna make you do that.
He doesn't need to. We can control opponents with his jab. He
Well,
doesn't need to.
that's the whole
jab
argument.
isn't going to be the only thing in the
That's
fight.
exactly the argument.
Well, that's it.
Get in the
What?
inside. What's Haney going to do then?
That's the biggest if of this whole conversation. That's a huge if. If he's that fast, if he's still got them knees like that.
Yeah. What's Devin Haney's adjustment going to do?
And we've seen that in the last fight. But some people think he did great his last fight. So we just watching two different boxings. I don't know what the fuck y'all.
So who did great last fight?
They say Vasil Lomachenko did wonderful last fight.
No. I don't. No one thinks he did wonderful. He looked okay for him, but he didn't do great. It wasn't a great performance at all.
It wasn't even okay.
I think it was okay. I don't think it was bad. I just don't think it was his
decent.
best.
But that's what Mike is saying is the guy was a quality opponent. You want to discredit the opponent. We're saying
Guys,
he was a
he's
decent
seen pro
opponent.
fights. He never went 12. That's an very inexperienced opponent. Now you're trying to pump him up. Now he's the next big thing. Okay, that's circular. You're just trying to.
No, nobody said he was the next big thing.
We're talking about somebody with over what he got over 300 amateur fights, bro. Fuck out of here. And this dude is what 33.
So you're gonna bring. What about the fights?
32 or
What about
some
the
shit?
fights before that? What about the two fights that Lomachenko had right before that, where he looked stellar?
Okay, who were the
those are
opponents?
Nakatani and Comey, both quality opponents.
No, Comey's not a quality opponent. Who told y'all that?
He was a champ. He was
Comey
a
is not a
champion.
quality opponent.
Dude, he was a champion. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I also think y'all undermine.
No, you're overrating these fighters, bro.
Is boxing people on the panel?
You're overrating these people.
Comey, nobody said that. Nobody said that Comey was a great fighter. You just said that he's not even a quality opponent.
Quality
The
opponent.
last
If you're
2
talking
rounds
about
versus
somebody,
Lopez, bro. Get the
if you want
out
to
of here.
bring up something,
wow.
If you want to bring up something like, oh well, he beat this guy. It's like, who the fuck? You're talking about elite fighters. Unless they beating each other, there's nothing to talk about. Like when Theo could talk his shit, I beat Loma. He beat one of the top guys y'all was calling elite. I don't want to hear shit about Theo talking about I beat Comey.
Is Comey in the lightweight division a quality opponent? Yes or
Rap's
no?
still in his panties.
He's a good B-class fighter, sure.
All right then, man. Come on, let's be real.
No boxing
I also want to say this. I think y'all are undermining the fact that Jermaine Ortiz was a sparring partner, for Lomachenko.
That's a good point. He was.
See what I'm saying? That has to take account into play.
Yeah, man, look, it's like this. If you're a Devin Haney fan or you want him to win, you have to understand Loma's a dangerous opponent. It's just like if I'm a Canelo fan, I can't dismiss that David Benavidez is not dangerous. Is John Ryder dangerous?
Yeah, you can.
Probably
You can
not.
say whatever the fuck you want because you're not fighting.
No, but I try to keep it down the middle objective. I don't try to be a fanboy like that. No, but if I want to have a legitimate conversation with someone who has some intelligence, I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, Canelo, whoops." I have to say, man, that's a dangerous opponent. They're all, Morrell, B-Ball, they're all dangerous. So Haney, he's in for the fight of his life.
Yeah, can we all agree that he's
I
in for a
guarantee
dangerous
it's not
fight?
gonna look like the fight of his life.
See, you're
This is gonna be a B-Ball versus Canelo.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think it's going to be a tough fight against Loma? You think it's a hard fight?
It's a tough fight.
No, it will be hard. Like when you see a professional do a job that you can't do.
What the
you
fuck,
see them
man?
people coming over to fix your plumbing in your house, and they digging up that septic tank. The shit looks hard. It's a regular day at work for them. Yeah, to get there was hard.
So you're not concerned at all that he might lose the fight?
I think
No,
that's
not
a
at
bad
all.
analogy. I think a better analogy is a bomb expert. Yeah.
But as long as you
Would we
get
be
what I'm
nervous?
saying.
No, yeah, but I think a better one is a bomb expert. Okay. You're in a dangerous job, right? Or like a cop, you're in a dangerous job. Any day could be your last, but you don't go in thinking like that. But the day you don't take precaution is the day that it happens. Okay.
Well, actually, considering the horrendous judging in the last fight, I think it's highly possible Loma could beat him thanks to some awful fucking scoring. That's the
no,
way
but
he
you
beat him.
have to, as a
Yeah,
fan,
but
I
take
don't
that
think
out
you're
of
a fan,
bounds, like, because then
but
we
you have
can't.
to acknowledge this the fight of his life. Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, everybody knows this the fight of his life.
By far, it's his hardest fight.
This is going to be the toughest challenge
by
for
far.
him.
You admit that at least, right?
Well, on paper,
what do you mean on paper?
Yeah.
No, is he
I
the
gotta
hardest
see him
fighter?
in there first. I don't know how he's gonna look against. How he gonna look against him?
You don't. You think
gotta
it's
see
just
him in
training for normally? You think he's training like it was JoJo Diaz? You think he's going in with that mindset, or you think
I
he's going
believe
in?
he's a boxer. He's one of those boxers that train all the time.
Okay, but we see what happens when fighters.
He trains all the
we
time.
see what happens when fighters they go into a subpar fight or a guy that they know is not on their level. Sometimes they look lackluster, and we say, "Oh, well, you know, he didn't think this guy was on his level." But when they know they're going to be in a fight, no.
Listen, do you think Lomachenko is a good fighter? Do you think he's a good fighter, Loma?
You talking to me? Yeah.
Yeah. You think he's good, right?
Yeah.
So he's better
For
than
sure.
anyone. He's better than anyone that Devin's fought so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, wouldn't you say that this is have you been nervous before about him going in the ring with someone, or is this the first time?
Yeah, exactly. You know you're shitting bricks.
No.
You're an absolute liar.
You're telling me you're not nervous.
I can't wait, bro. I wish they could fight tomorrow.
So you're not nervous at all about it?
Not at all, bro. Not at all.
That's not true, man. That's not true.
Yeah,
There's no way you're not
Why you
nervous.
gonna ask me a question? He'll be like, "That's not true, man."
Dude, I'm just
That's
telling you
funny.
because I know if you watch boxing, you know that it's a dangerous fight. It is.
Yeah, I mean, every Earl
But
fan
that's what
is
they
terrified.
do. Every fight is dangerous. Damn near every fight is dangerous.
But that's what we're saying.
You lacing up them 8-ounce gloves and you punching.
Yeah, but
No.
this fight is dangerous. Man.
Do you think Earl fans? Who do you think they're looking at? Keith Thurman or Bud Crawford? You think they're saying, we ain't really tripping on Bud? No, they know it's the toughest
You better
fight.
not let Tip hear you.
No, but you know it's a dangerous fight. No, but I'm just saying as a fan base, if you're a fan of a fighter,
come get
you
him.
know who when your guy is gonna be in it, you know he's gonna be in it. You don't deny that.
Yeah, come get him, Tip. He said.
I'm not even listening. I'm actually watching.
Tip gonna be on here in a
No,
second.
but he's not an Earl Spence fan. I wasn't referring to. I'm talking about Earl Spence.
talking about. No, he's a Keith fan.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Keith.
Oh, that shit funny.
It's about Earl Spence fans or Bud Crawford fans. Who do you think they're gonna be looking at more, or Alex Rocha or Virgil Ortiz?
Well, Virgil Ortiz turned the fight down twice at the WBO.
No, but I'm talking about from the Crawford, his fan base. Do you think they're gonna be terrified of Alex Rocha? Nah. You think they're gonna be afraid for him against Virgil? Absolutely.
Well,
this is
I
the
don't
level
know,
of fight it is.
I do get these people being afraid of, but when some people are so believe in it so much, because I already seen this movie.
Fear is not the word. It's not fear.
I seen people bet against Mayweather time and time. Even fans, I'm like, nah, I think he loses this one though. I think he loses this one though. Like me, I'm never betting against Clarissa Shields ever. That's never gonna happen. I don't give a fuck who she fights.
It's not about betting though. It's about are you concerned at all that this may be a fight that he could lose?
No, I'm not concerned, bro. I wasn't concerned when she fought Savannah Marshall either. I wasn't concerned when he went to go fight Kambosos the first time. When Paulie ugly ass was up there talking about, no, see, now this could be some problem. Did that right after he beat him. Well, he really wasn't that good, no way. Like, okay.
Dude, so what would make you? What has to happen for you to be nervous about him fighting someone? Who's got to fight?
It'll just have to be somebody with one punch knockout power, like a tank.
I'm not gonna lie. This fight might be like Haney Kambosos too, but it's gonna be much better.
Dude, you guys are not taking. You guys can't
No,
admit
no,
that
no,
you're
no. I'm
worried,
taking
man.
Lomachenko very serious.
No one
But
said.
we're
I'm
Why
all
do
worried.
we have
I'm
to be
worried
worried
myself.
about Loma? What is
Because
I'm
this
worried
thing with
about.
because
y'all
he's the
and
most
Loma?
dangerous fighter he's ever fought. He's because he's
no.
got
What
the
I'm saying is like
skills.
this is going to be a fight, but it's going to
Yeah,
be
exactly.
it's
It's gonna be a tough
Devin's going to
fight.
have to fight.
I
Devin's
think
going
he
to have to
gonna do
fight
it. I
next.
don't think Loma's gonna win more than 3 rounds.
Nah, I don't
Oh,
know about
come
Loma.
on, man. Come on.
You're tripping.
I'm sorry. That's how he doing everybody else.
You think that he's not going to win more
That's
than
how he
3
doing
rounds?
everybody else.
You're
Well,
tripping.
Loma is not everyone
And he
else.
can't. And the thing is, he knows he can't let them because they'll if they get the chance to. Why don't you think they'll cheat for Loma and give him the fight if it comes even kind of close? Even
Never
if
mind the
even if he only
cheating. What does that have to
if
do
he
with it?
wins 5 rounds, he won the fight. I promise you. If Loma wins 5 rounds, they're gonna give him the fight.
So you think that Devin then is going to automatically just win every round except for 3 because he knows
When
he
you
has
have to, when you have to. He
What
knew
happened?
he had to go over there to Cambosos the first time and shut him out.
Yeah, but
Shut
he's
him out
way
completely.
better than Campos. What's going to happen when Lomachenko comes in
But
and
what I'm
breaks through?
telling you, he didn't even have to pull everything out the arsenal for him. So you don't know what he got.
I've seen it before. He doesn't fight well off the clinch at all, and Lomachenko is great at fighting off the clinch.
Who said he gonna let him? Who said that's gonna be doing all that?
I'm just saying, what happens if Lomachenko gets on the inside? What's going to happen then?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? How is he going to maintain that 9-3 round victory if Lomachenko can break through and
Bro,
get on the
you're
inside?
asking somebody the impossible. You asking him to get inside of that jab.
So you're saying it's impossible? No one can get through that jab in
Loma
boxing.
can't is what I'm saying. He can't.
Why don't you think he can?
He's not fast enough and he's not big enough. He don't have the arm and speed.
Lomachenko has great footwork and he's got speed as well.
Oh yeah, so does Haney, even more so.
He doesn't have better footwork than Lomachenko.
Just because Lomachenko show you some angles?
You haven't seen Lomachenko's footwork in his whole career? That's like, I mean, he's got tremendous
No, I'm just
footwork.
saying. It's all people only say that because of an angle, dude.
No, it's not
That's
about just
literally
the
it.
angles.
And you
It's
see
not
when you
about
take
the
away
angles.
that angle, his footwork is average.
Oh, dude, you
take away them angles, he's on the same playing field as everybody else.
You don't want to
If
give
you
him
have
any
this
credit.
masterful footwork, you got something more than just your angles.
Dude,
Correct?
He does have more. You're just not trying to give him any credit for anything.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not.
not
I'm
gonna
just
get
saying
far,
what
dude.
people have done to beat him. I'm just telling you what people did to
Look,
beat
man,
him.
it's beating a dead
Actually,
horse.
I'm watching
Some
the
people they're
Tio
just
fight
not
right now.
they're just not gonna
He's
give him
turning
the
with him
credit.
every time. It looked like Loma just lost. Turning with him, jabbing his face, jabbing his face, jabbing his face, right to the body. I'm watching this shit right now.
How did you score that fight between him and Tio?
This shit was so long ago. That's why I wanted to go back and watch it right now. I couldn't give you names.
From what you remember,
Tio
though,
won
was
5
it close?
rounds.
Was it a
Tio
close
won 4
fight?
rounds. Tio won 4 or 5 rounds.
It was close, but it wasn't as close. I could see a rematch. From what I remember, I couldn't give
based
you
on
a number
that,
of
right?
rounds.
Okay, so based on that, right, the fact that was a close fight, do you agree that version of Tio was a very good? That was a very hard guy to beat right there. That version of Tio, not the Tio right now, but that Tio.
Well, I wouldn't say close. It was close enough to where if Tio was like, "Oh, it was my arm, man. I gotta come back" or something like that, like blah blah. It's like, you really don't got to. Like, I wouldn't be tripping if you didn't give him no rematch. Like, I never clowned Tio for not giving him a rematch. It didn't warrant it, and he was cocky. How you gonna come in there with a fucking injury, so you say, and not put a rematch clause in? Come on, fuck out of here. You ain't had no fucking. Oh, it was just bothering me so much. That's why I lost.
Dude, I didn't say anything about his injury. I'm talking about.
No, I'm not saying you did. I didn't say that. I didn't say you said nothing.
Lopez early on here. So take about.
Damn, they just won't give Loma no credit, huh?
No matter what. I don't understand why.
Ah, damn.
Mike, I give him credit. Mike, I give him credit. I'm
So
serious.
how
Give him the
close
I'm
did
credit
y'all
he
not
see the
even.
deserves.
fight? How
You give
close
him
did y'all
credit
see
he
the Tio
deserves.
fight?
It was a close fight. I saw it was a 7-5 fight. I thought the Teofimo won the fight, and I give him full credit. If that version of Teofimo could beat almost anyone at that weight, I mean, if Teofimo could fight like that, the thing is that Teofimo does not fight like that anymore. Though the last couple fights, he's not looked anything like that, not at all.
Do you think it's a mental problem?
Think it's a what problem?
A mental problem with Tio. Why do you think he
Yeah,
doesn't fight?
I think it's a big mental problem.
Was it the loss to Cambosos?
I think I don't know what I think it was something before that because the way that he fought against Cambosos is the same way that he fought against this last guy the last guy he fought. It looked like the same version of Teofimo. He just did not look like that same guy that fought Lomachenko. He was overly aggressive. He was telegraphing his punches. He wasn't doing that against Lomachenko. He was much more disciplined. It seems like he's got too much on his mind from his personal life, I think.
Also, too, he doesn't have Joey Gamache like he did for the Loma fight.
Right. He's got his dad. That's it.
Well, ever since the Loma fight, he left. Joey.
When did he leave? Yeah, I don't remember exactly when it was.
Now, if I remember correctly, Tails' dad alienated Joey Gamache, and Joey Gamache says he'll never work with him again.
So that was before. When was that? Was that leading up? Was that leading up to the Loma fight, or was that the fight before?
No, he worked with them for the Loma fight, and that was it.
Okay, so that could have something to do with it.
Yeah, Joey Gamache. There was an interview where he said he'll never work with Tails Senior again.
I mean, I can't say I blame him based on the way that he comes across. I mean, Teofimo Senior is probably not the easiest guy to work with.
Agreed.
Look, bottom line is Lomachenko's overrated. That's the fact.
You say that, but how is he overrated? I just don't get it.
Let's see. Well, he lost to a journeyman with about 15 losses, Salido.
Oh, and you mean in his first fight?
That's embarrassing right there.
His first fight.
Then he lost to a guy with 15 pro fights.
The motherfucker. Oh,
he's not losing to Floyd Mayweather's. He's not losing to like elite fighters.
Hold on. I think this is how he's overrated. Though, do you agree with Teddy Atlas in saying that he is better than Mike Tyson?
Dude, fuck Teddy Atlas. Teddy Atlas is one guy.
I'm just asking because that's when we say he's overrated.
No, I don't think he's better. I don't think he's better. I don't think he's as good as those guys say he is. So he's.
Then we all right.
I don't recall any fighters previously.
That shit was mad disrespectful. Told Terrence Crawford and Andre Ward, he better than y'all.
Yeah, but Teddy Atlas is crazy. Teddy Atlas has been known to be off his fucking meds, dude. We can't take.
I don't know any other fighter.
I'm like, this dude got like 10 fights.
Dude, he's
any
crazy.
Other fighter
He's crazy.
Who's been called with his record that's been called pushed as a great fighter. Are there any other fighters like this?
That's why ESPN is.
No, a lot of people do that though. A lot of people are saying like he's great, like so fucking great. Like we have never seen nothing like.
Yeah, but what other fighters? Are there any other? Are there any other fighters?
Motherfucker with 13 fights and 2 losses.
Right. That analysis of him is incorrect. Those are people that are over. They're just giving him too much credit.
So that means he's not great, but you're saying he is great.
He has the accolades. What are you talking about? He has the accolades.
I think he is good.
He can still be great. What is it? Three
without being the best champion.
Don't give a fuck about weight division.
No, I think
he has the accolades.
Are overrated.
If you're talking about he in 16 fights,
do those accolades include the losses as well to fucking a 15-0 fighter?
Yeah, all these guys.
That doesn't mean that
you're not a great fighter.
They all got the accolades. Manny Pacquiao had 6 losses, man.
Yeah, De La Hoya wasn't losing to fighters like this.
But who did he lose to? Manny Pacquiao lost to great fighters.
Same as
we're talking about accolades. Because you want to say he hasn't done anything. He's overrated. But he has the accolades.
You have to look at the package. You can have accolades. You can have 10 losses. Okay, that doesn't make you a great fighter.
Mirage,
you have to look at everything.
Is Bernard Hopkins overrated?
No.
I think he's a bit overrated. Yeah.
Jim.
I can't hear somebody skipping.
He's consistent. I'll tell you, Mirage is consistent, bro.
If Tank would have fought Salido on his second fight, Tank would have lost. Ryan,
God damn, yo,
Haney
Mike,
would have
good as
fought,
fuck.
if
Baseless
Haney would have
speculation.
fought Salido
That's
in
so
his second
loud.
fight, if Haney would have fought Salido in the second fight, Haney would have lost. People, you got to remember how that fight
Well,
went.
how many of these fighters had 300 amateur fights, brother? And 2 Olympic
It's
gold
not
medals?
even that. Salido was a
Oh,
he's a
Salido, now
seasoned vet.
Salido's the man. Salido's now, he's a great fighter. Let's pump him up as
Mirage,
well.
you still have Mirage. You still haven't answered the
I
question.
think
You're like
y'all missing the
13
fact that
losses
this
now.
guy is seasoned.
Mirage, who's a good fighter then? Who do you give respect to as a fighter?
Take a guess.
Besides him.
He doesn't
Dude,
know any other
be
fighters.
specific. What do you mean? Good fighter, great fighter. Like, you have to be specific. Don't just fucking.
Just give me. I'm just asking you. I'm telling you. Anyone. Name anyone who's currently in the game who you respect as a fighter, as a great fighter besides him.
In the current game.
Yeah, in the game right now, who's a good fighter besides Benavidez?
Everybody's a bum to him.
Who's a good fighter? I mean, yeah, there's a few.
Okay, who though? Who?
I like Boots Ennis.
Okay, so Boots Ennis. Anyone else?
Tyson Fury.
Boots Ennis,
Yeah,
man.
Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's, he's good. Tyson Fury's good. Usyk. I mean, it's very small. The point is, it's a very small group of fighters that have really proven themselves.
Okay,
beyond
so
hype.
you're talking about on a level of
And then
all-time
nowadays
greats.
it's hard to prove yourself because you need somebody that'll give you that name.
Yeah.
And these people don't want to fight.
Yeah, you need to fight. Yeah, you need to fight. So it's very, very hard.
I agree with you.
Like, bro, it's been how many years they've been at 135 altogether? And what, T.O. and Loma just fought, 1 year ago or something like that? Like, dude, these people don't want to fight each other.
Yeah,
and one person want to
that's
fight,
true.
the other one don't. Or the promotional companies. Or
So
some bunch of bullshit.
It
Like,
makes
bruh,
it makes it hard to rate these guys if they won't fight each other. Is true.
Right, we just know who's the best of the cream of the crop. We don't know who's actually the best. The only way you can tell is by belts. And everybody was talking about getting belts until Ryan Garcia was talking about, yeah, I can go get these belts. But as soon as Devin touched the belts, he shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
You see, certain people just don't want to fight. It's not nobody. It's not.
Soon as T.O.
certain people-
touched the belt.
Huh?
Tank said the same thing as well.
Soon as T.O.
Yeah, Tank said the same shit as well. Didn't want no smoke after that. Then T.O. thought he could just go over there with Triller, get that little bread real quick, and got put on his ass.
He got hustled.
Hey, Triller was out there doing niggas dirty.
Oh.
No, come on, we got to check for you. We got to check for you.
Hustled.
We got to check for you.
How he got hustled? He got 2.9 million from the zone, and then he won the lawsuit that he just got over $1 million off Triller.
Hey guys, so I'm curious.
When he was supposed to get 7 million or something like that, you only end up with
no. The purse bill was 6.2 million. That was the
I
purse.
kept hearing him and his dad say $7 million. Like,
I want to
like
ask the Loma
30
fans.
clips about him saying that shit on Instagram, but he says
What do
stupid
you-
shit all the time. So you could be right.
What do you Loma fans? What happens if Loma loses to Haney and he gets his ears boxed off? Are you going to change your opinion and admit,
one of
okay,
them
this
did.
guy,
He said he
this
would.
guy was overrated?
No, then we give it. No, then Devin Haney. We give it to Devin Haney because he has the upsides. If we talk about upsides, Lomachenko, Devin Haney is young. He has the upside. So if Devin Haney gets better than his last fight, then that's good. It's
Yeah,
the
he should
evolution of
win. Devin Haney should win.
get stronger.
Yeah, he should
get
win.
better. He should get sharper.
Now it's he should
But
win, so it's no.
Is this going to hurt Loma's
it's no big
reputation though?
deal.
Losing. That's the point.
See, that's what I'm like. I don't understand. Like, do people want props for Devin Haney, or people want to hold? Like, what do you mean? We'll see. I expect Devin Haney to be better, stronger, sharper than his last outing because he's younger. I don't expect
He gets like that every fight.
I don't expect Lomachenko to be stronger, better, sharper than what he already have shown. I expect the Lomachenko at his peak. I expect the A-level Lomachenko, but I also expect a Devin Haney that we never seen before because he's young, getting better, and staying in the gym. He's a gym rat. So I expect Devin Haney to be a better Devin Haney that we've seen.
Yeah, he gets better every fight, literally, and it's kind of almost by leaps and bounds.
Then why didn't he stop Kambosos? What do you think
He
Floyd
damn near
Mayweather would have
did.
did to
Kambosos was
Kambosos?
leaning and jerking
Oh
all
my
around the
god.
motherfucking ring.
That at 135, right? You talking about Duran, Chavez, Mayweather? What do you think those guys would have did?
But then you're talking about a stoppage. What does a stoppage have to do with you beating the fuck out of somebody?
Talks about how you look. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about improvements. How you look.
He won clearly.
That's what Lomachenko's done.
Ass, bloodied him up.
Just look amazing. That's why Manny Pacquiao moved
like,
at that 135.
wow,
What do you think
see,
Manny Pacquiao would have did to
Look, this
Cambozo?
is what I'm telling you guys. It's always going to be something.
Nah,
even
that's
if you
just
win.
how that boxing. You're comparing. If you want to elevate yourself, they compare you. They say, "Is he this guy? Is he like that guy?"
What I'm saying is, even if he wins this fight with Loma,
let's ask non-biased people. Panel, what do you think Manny Pacquiao would have did to Kambozo?
It's what
no,
everybody.
let's just ask.
Say if Canelo,
Punch.
say your boy,
Mike.
Canelo,
What would Manny Pacquiao had did?
Different style. That's a different style of fighter.
It's not. We're comparing.
Like, well,
what do we do to these guys? What do we do to these fighters? No. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. We compare and contrast. Because I have an intellect. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, and you're biased. And you just look at one way because you're a moron. But anybody with intelligence, what you do is you compare and contrast. That's what we do. We say, yeah, he's good, but is he that? Will he be that? That's what we're talking about. When they already talk about the Shakur guy, he's done a little bit, but they say he's gonna beat everybody. Oh, he's the next winner at 135. It's like, based on what? He hasn't even had a fight yet. Why are we already crowning him? That's what it is. It's like they already want to crown Devin Haney, and he still needs this fight.
Test.
Oh, so now it's the eye test. Well, then there you go. Why don't you answer? What would Manny Pacquiao have done to Kambosos? But if we're comparing and contrasting, if we're saying he's good, what would Manny Pacquiao have done? What would Duran have done to Kambosos? These are the greats. These are the best fighters in those. What would Shane Mosley? Shane Mosley was at 135. What would he have done to Kambosos? I mean, I'm sure that's what we're comparing this guy to. We're trying to say he's good, he's great.
So you're comparing him to the shit. That's a good.
Well, no, because Lomachenko's already solid. He's a Hall of Famer.
I didn't know you was.
We know what Lomachenko is. See, that's the difference. We know what Lomachenko is. He's beat a lot of good fighters. We know what he is. We have questions on this guy. And we're trying to compare him, see how good he is. Does he compare to some of the legends?
Comparing him to like Hall of Famers.
Well, what the fuck do you think we do here on this conversation?
Shane Mosley and shit. I didn't
do we not compare and contrast? Do we not pick apart people's resumes and pick apart their names and what they've done? Well, you're an idiot. I don't expect you to understand.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you can't even answer truthfully. I don't think there's a truthful bone in your body. It doesn't even make sense
to do that to me.
You just can't tell the truth because I'm asking you a simple question.
Some fighters dominate in different ways. Floyd Mayweather will dominate by just outboxing a guy.
Right.
Manny Pacquiao dominated by beating the fuck out of people because it was like a different style. It was more vicious and aggressive. So Haney dominates in his own way. He's never going to dominate the way.
But again, if you want to say he's good, he's great. What do we? You have to have something to compare to. I'm saying the fighters have been at a division historically. 135 has been a great division because that's what we're doing. We're talking about how good he is.
That's what you're doing.
What he could be, what he's done.
Here.
That's what we do with these fighters.
Talking to be like, well, is he saying
discredit some fighters? Bro? You sat here for an hour discrediting Loma. He's not this. He's not that. And you haven't even explained.
What did I say?
You don't even know what he's done.
Say something I said.
You said he's not that good. You said he's not a threat. You don't think he's a threat.
Wow.
Nothing about him did you say he thinks is a threat.
So I said he's not good. But what's the other guy's name I was just talking to? He specifically asked me, do you think he's a good fighter? I said, hell yeah. So now you just lying for what?
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying, but he's a good fighter, but he can't beat the internet. But Devin Haney has nothing to be worried about. That's what you're saying. No, the weird one is you.
Smoke him
because you won't even answer what Manny Pacquiao would do to Kambosos. What do you think he would do?
I don't know, bro.
You don't know? You can't see there's no truthful bone in your body. What would Shane Mosley have done to Kambosos?
What's his name? Manny lost to what's his name a long time ago before he even got to.
No, we're talking about the 135-pound division. This is the division they're fighting against.
But you asked me to compare him to somebody that I believe already lost.
There's been a lot of great fighters that have passed through this division. This is kind of a segue into greatness. We're talking about Juan Manuel Marquez.
Yeah, I believe he lost.
We're talking about Casamayor. There's been a lot. of recent, there's been a lot of great
Well,
fighters.
bro, you
They
can
passed through division.
compare these 24-year-olds
Bud Crawford was at 135.
55-year-old Hall of Fame fighters.
No, we're
I'm not
talking
doing
about boxing, and how we do is we trace the lineage. We talk about lineal champion, which Loma is, and Devin Haney is now. We compare these guys, and we break apart their resumes. We talk about what they've done, what they could do, what the potential is. That's what Punch was just telling you. Loma, we don't expect anymore because we've seen what he's done, and we expect more from Devin Haney. That's how this argument started. But you can't even acknowledge what greats before him would have done to Cambozos. You can't even give the man his credit. He's a 3-weight division champion. Lineal, he's beat Walters, Pedraza. One of Tank's best win is Lomachenko's win. Devin Haney
Russell Jr. as well.
Huh?
Yeah, I just wasn't talking about
Gary
Tank because
Russell
none of
Jr.
these
as
people
well.
fought anybody because
I'm
they
sorry,
have
say
to
that
fight
again?
each other.
Gary
Say that
Russell
again?
Jr. as well. He beat him too.
In his third fight. He won a
But
belt
we're
in his
talking
third
about
fight.
135, Lord Jesus.
Well, we're giving credit to what they've done. We're giving them their accolades, right? Because what has Bud Crawford done in the last 7 years? Pretty much
I need
nothing.
to hear the
He won
accolades at 135. I'm not talking about Bud Crawford. Why are you?
No,
you
I'm
arguing
talking.
shit I haven't even
Damn,
said
Chavo,
anything about?
shut up, man.
Chavo's an idiot. He
Comparison.
just
Suck my
he's
dick,
emotional.
nigga.
Damn, bruh. Like, you just talk. Like, shut the fuck up for once.
That
Shut
makes
your
no
bitch
sense.
ass up and go suck on Keith Thurman.
God
Cop.
Here we
damn,
go.
bruh. Like, let the man get his shit off,
Go
and then
where
you could
Keith
go,
Thurman
bruh.
draws. Motherfucker sitting here telling me about shit.
Like,
Well,
bro,
Bud
like, we
Crawford didn't do
literally
it.
got,
Like, bro, no one's talking about Bud
bro.
Crawford.
We literally got to tell you every time you hop on the live, bro, just let a nigga speak, bro. like, just let a nigga speak, and then when he done, you
Bro,
can
the
go.
man been speaking. Shut
Okay,
the fuck
put
up and
together 3
stop holding his
sentences.
ass cheeks
Put
everywhere he
together an
walks.
opinion, something. So that's what we're saying. Devin Haney still has to show us. That's what we're talking about. Because we're trying to compare him to what others have done before him. And we're saying Loma has shown us. We think he'll do it again. It'll be an uphill battle. I'll give Haney that. I mean, that's what we're saying. You had a criticism because I said, well, Haney is expected to win. You said, oh, now here you go. Yeah, he is expected to win. And if he loses, I mean, man, I think it's over for him. But, some people don't agree with that. But then if Loma beats Devin Haney, he's an all-time great. I don't think he's an all-time great. He's a Hall of Famer, but he's not an all-time great. Damn, who's reading the Snickers?
Oh, my bad.
Did anybody watch the fights this weekend? Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Did you watch LARA and Wood?
Fucking, yo, Lay Wood, bro. I don't know what he was thinking trading with LARA. I don't know why he tried to sit down on his punches and exchange hooks. He did that shit multiple times. That's the reason he got clipped and lost instead of just boxing him.
Yeah, but he tried to he was trying to be slick and he couldn't.
He just had to keep his jab going. You know what I'm saying? And then move, just stick and move. Every time he sat there and tried to exchange with him, he was getting caught.
Yeah, man, that guy Lara's a beast, dude. He just beasted through him because he was getting pieced up.
Mm-hmm.
That Wood guy was boxing, landing some body shots. He was landing some straight rights from hell. I see dude get buckled. And Wood looked huge. Didn't he look? He looked like 2 times bigger than that dude.
I wouldn't say that. Maybe a little bit bigger. His frame's probably a little bit bigger.
But man, he caught a left hook from hell. That shit was perfect.
That hook was the
Did you see the way he landed though? Like people missed that.
On the back of his head.
Like his, he didn't just fall.
His head hit the canvas.
Yeah, snap back and just boom.
Yeah, that was a good stoppage. I'm not complaining about the stoppage.
Yeah, I know people are complaining, but
man, but I do think that Devin Haney Lomachenko fight, that's a dangerous fight for both fighters. But Haney it's a must win for him because his stock gonna drop so much. Like my man was saying, he lose them titles, man. they gonna say he wasn't what he was cracked up to be. He'd be like Jeff Lacey.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, they'd be like he wasn't. You know, do Kawasaki get credit for beating Lacey? But I think it was a tough fight for Kawasaki. But I'm not. I hope Devin wins, but I look at it like a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, man, there's really not. I mean, there's only a few handful of great fighters. And there really is. I mean, Bivol, right, is a great fighter. Who else is a great fighter?
Yeah, I think this could make Devin a great fighter if he wins this fight.
Yeah,
If he wins, he will become a great fighter.
In
I don't think
arguing,
Bivol was a great fighter.
but dude,
What'd
you
you
don't
say?
think anybody's a great fighter.
You don't. You said this won't put him at an elite level.
I mean, elite. I mean,
What is there like, dude? There's like 17
high
divisions.
level.
There's 4 champions in each division. Okay, but how many are actually elite? Is there like maybe 5 fighters that are elite?
I mean, great is like a special fighter to me. Bivol hasn't proven he's special. Beating
So
up fucking midget Canelo.
Then who's elite?
No,
I mean,
Elite would be. Would you say Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence?
Nah, I don't think they're elite anymore. Inouye's elite.
No matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if he beats Lomachenko, right? Even if Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, I still wouldn't consider Devin Haney elite.
So you say he got to beat Ryan or Tank?
Because in all honesty, the 2 top guys in the division will still be. Well, I mean, it's. I mean,
better not put
one would
Ryan
still
as
be
one of the
Tank.
top guys.
Tank. Nah, I was gonna say 2, but 1 left. I would have said it would have been Teofimo and Tank.
Okay.
Yeah. I think those 2 would have been the elitists at 135, but Tio's gone. I mean, and Tank is still around, and Tank is fighting Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Tank and Devin.
Lomo to prove that he deserves to get in the ring, because I don't think without a victory with.
You cut
Tank
out.
and Devin are the 2 top guys at 135. We're talking about skills. Plain and simple.
Skills.
You said Devin and Tank is. I mean Devin and Lomo is.
Yeah, no, I said Devin and Tank.
Okay.
I think Tank is better than Loma, but
Yep.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, if they fall right now, Tank would knock his ass out.
That's a big if. That's a big if. He had plenty of chances.
Yeah, I do agree there.
But
yeah, Lomo showed Tank showed you fear.
That's what I'm saying. They're not fighting. None of these people are fighting.
But Tank Davis showed you fear.
All they resumes son.
That's why I said how many there's only maybe 5 elite fighters right now.
But there could be more, but we'll never know if they never get an opportunity.
Well, I'll agree with you there, Chavo. Fine.
And remember, Tank, this what made Lomachenko overrated
like
too.
I wanted to find out who was elite between Bud. We'll never know. I don't think they're elite.
Yeah. I think Crawford, in terms of skill, he's elite.
He's elite.
Like, in terms of
He
skill.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's no way you can say
but we can't say it. We can't say it. It's just like with Better Be and Bivol.
Hold on, you don't believe an elite fighter can lose to another elite fighter?
Well, no, I
think Caleb Plant and Benavidez both elite.
Division is different than being elite. Because let's not get it wrong, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford are elite fighters. That's why.
And Caleb Plant and Benavidez is elite.
Let's get this correct.
Nah,
Terrence Crawford is not elite at 147, bro.
You don't think so?
Stop that shit.
I said elite fighter.
He's not elite at 147.
Okay,
he has to prove
did
it.
I preference that, or did I say elite fighter?
He's not elite at 147, therefore he cannot be elite.
What about Caleb Plant and Benavidez? Are they elite?
At 147 anyway.
He's currently at 147, so he's not elite.
If Benavidez beats the fuck out of Plant, then he proves he's elite.
But
okay. So you think neither one of them are elite right now?
Man, Keith Thurman is still elite.
Look, elite means the last guy standing. Like Fury and Usyk will be the last man standing. Okay,
no, they both elite.
No,
Inouye Fulton is gonna be the last man standing. When Inouye and Fulton fight, we can say he's one of the 5 elite in our sport. Because look, there's 17 divisions, there's 4 belts per division. I mean, there's a shit, and then there's the top 10. So that's what 200 fighters. Is my math right?
Yep.
So hold on, elite, and then you're just if 2 elite fighters fight, and then one of them beats each other. The other one is not elite fighter no more. He just
No, but
turns
that's what
to a
elite
good fighter.
means. You're the elite of the elite. You're the best in that
No,
division.
you just said it. The elite of the elite. That's a different
That's what the
class than
elite
just
means,
being
dude.
elite.
Listen, bro.
No, it don't.
Earl
Elite
Oh my
means
gosh.
you're better than
The
good.
last man standing. The last man standing, bro.
Earl Spence would be the elite guy at 147 right now.
Right now, because of his victory.
Earl Spence would be the elite guy. Second to Earl Spence would be a Thurman and a Bud Crawford.
Lord.
And why wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think all of them are elite though.
Only Earl Spence. Earl Spence is the only one to do as much as Keith Thurman.
Mm-hmm.
Bud ain't done as much.
What about the dude that Caleb Plant just knocked out? Anthony Peterson. Is he elite?
So in reality,
No, he didn't knock out Anthony Peterson. He knocked out Darrell.
When people
Darrell, my bad.
When people say,
but no, he's not elite. He's a B+ fighter.
Yep.
I was gonna say when people
he's good. He's very good.
When people say Bud Crawford needs Earl Spence, it's true to some extent. But he really doesn't need him.
For legacy, he needs him.
Yeah, but I mean, he really doesn't need him.
Oh yeah, he can retire undefeated, 40-0.
They're gonna leave your boy Keith Thurman standing outside of the window.
He doesn't need Earl Spence.
They're gonna leave your boy Keith Thurman outside the car, and I think they're gonna wind up fighting.
Keith can do whatever.
What about Joe Joyce? Y'all think Joe Joyce elite?
You know where they have Keith right now? They have Keith in a position where
no, he hasn't proven it at all.
They got Keith in a position where
they won't, and it's fucked up because they're not giving him no chance. Because he could be, we don't know. But they're not giving him no chance. They could have been set up a fight with him and Fury. I don't know what the fuck Fury be doing, bro. I honestly don't. It's like you could never know. To get in a crackhead's mind, bro, you'll be just spinning your wheels.
Yeah, it's hard to picture that. So you thinking that Devin gonna get a unanimous decision against Lomachenko?
For sure.
I hope so, man. But see, man, I think you be taking Chavo. I think you be taking people for granted, man. You be underestimating people. That's how you get beat.
No, I'm not going in there and fighting them.
No, I'm talking about that. But just think, Tyson was thinking about Holyfield. He wasn't thinking about Buster Douglas. So you're not putting me in the thing.
Loma. He was thinking about Loma after the first fight with Kambosos. But you hear how Devin's thought process is. I know who I'm talking about. That's why I'm so confident. You heard him in that press
right.
They kept trying to ask him about somebody else. He was like, all I'm talking and thinking about, let's talk about Kambosos. After he already smashed them. He was like, no, this one gonna be more dangerous. And you see how he played it when he thought it was more dangerous. Beat his ass worse. Stop playing with this young man. I'm telling you, he gonna put bricks and beats on all around his head.
I think he would have performed. I think Kambosos would have performed better against Pacquiao.
Yep, Jersey said the right thing. They can skip Thurman right now, but they still got to go see him. It's the truth, bro. Look,
the boogeyman, Keith Thurman.
Say this.
Spence got to knock him out though. He can't get no decision now.
No,
he need to knock him out.
What? You're actually right about that. Tip. He will fight. He will fight him after he fights. So that'll be his first fight at 154. Keith Thurman. That's perfect.
If Earl's
after he fights Terence Crawford.
If Earl's more busy than Thurman, and you know what I'm saying, with the way this shit is going, and then they end up fighting too late. Well, you already know what people are gonna say. This fight should have happened earlier.
Yep. Just like Tyson Holyfield.
That's why the fight needs to happen now.
Yep. You're right about that. You're right.
If I'm Spence myself or even Spence people, I want to do that Terence Crawford fight first and then move up, not move up, then move down for fucking Keith Thurman. Fuck out of here.
But Spence got too much inactivity right now. He need a busy fight.
When you're elite, when you one of those, when you elite for real, you could take a year off and come back and still whoop some.
But if you lose, we know why you lost. You rusty.
Some people, not really. I'm not blaming that on no rust. I'm not.
And remember, Tyson probably wouldn't have beat Larry Holmes if he wasn't off for 2 years and came back with that short training camp.
Yeah, but
right
that's
now
2 years, and you had a short training camp.
you talking about a
When you're
guy
that good, when you elite, you can take off 10 months, 11 months, and come back and still squabble hard. You can do that. They did. I've seen it too many times.
Yeah, but you
Who
can't do
You
Spence
see
that.
did it
who
with
can't
Danny.
do it?
But
When Loma, how long was his layoff? They made it seem like this motherfucker was off a year and a half or
He
something.
was off 8
This motherfucker
months.
was
8
off
months.
like eight months. Come on, come on. Like it was a ring run. Just excuses off the top of the head, like it's normal.
But he got the victory though. All you need is to get the victory, man. You can look
Yeah,
bad today, but win the next fight. We'll forget about
that's
that.
a fact. That's a fact. You can. But I'm just speaking towards the fact of the ring rust part. When you really there, when you got that, and then a lot of his victory had to do with Ortiz beating himself.
Mm-hmm.
It had to do a lot with him just beating himself. You just tired. You took your foot off that gas. Shit, I thought you wanted to fight too, but you can't do that. He's just not that experienced, bro. He don't know. That's just a young fighter mistake.
Yeah, you got to knock him out. Don't leave it to the judges. If you leave it to the judges,
Try
that's
at
people's
least.
opinion.
And if you leave it to the judges, you had to completely smoke somebody like Haney did Cambosis the first time. You got to completely smoke like where.
But they
his
still
own
could have
judges
robbed
started
Devin
doing it.
Haney over there though. I didn't like the rematch performance. You got to knock that guy out, man.
No, the
Because the
rematch was
judges
way
are robbing.
worse. He fucked him
That
up
12.
in the rematch. He damn near knocked him out.
Oh, I
The
thought he was
10th
holding
round,
on
if
in
you
the
look at
12th
that 10th
round.
round, he boom knocked him into the ropes. He was drunk as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But
But
who did something like how they tried to rob, and even Canelo said something when they tried to rob Floyd versus Canelo. Like how the fuck you go? How you go, bro? Like you had to not be watching. He was whooping his ass so bad, the shit was just boring, bro.
yeah,
I
he
can't
was,
even
but
watch
he
that
didn't
fight
hurt him.
over
You
again.
gotta put Canelo on his ass. You know he got the judges in his bag, just like Mayweather got judges.
But he didn't
He
know
got
that.
judges and the referee.
He didn't know that. How he supposed to know, bro? Who in their right mind? I don't even know if that person is still judging. Who in their right mind? Everybody was like, "Whoa, what? You scored it? What?"
He still got the
Like
victory
they
though.
caught
We
at least
seen,
one judge.
but what about robberies? We seen worse than that when people straight dominated and got the loss. Mayweather ain't get a loss, so it wasn't
Like,
that bad. Just one judge.
like, yeah. That's fact. But I'm just speaking towards the point of like I said once again about people coming back from a goddamn layoff. And his layoff was a short layoff. That's damn near normal. Nowadays in boxing, people only fighting like twice a year. That's normal.
Yeah, that's where I think y'all underestimate
8
him
months
by
is
his last
normal, damn.
performance. I think he's gonna fight this fight a lot better. I think he's gonna be, like he said, he's gonna be in elite, in top condition
Well,
for
I think
this
he's gonna
heavy
be in
pain.
better. Well, I never seen Lomachenko really out of shape, but ain't nothing much you can do too much better except for put it all out on the line, which I think he does all the time anyway, and come in your best shape, which I think he does all the time anyway. So I'm not sure what else we like Punch said, we're not seeing nothing new from him. Ain't nothing gonna be new.
And remember,
You just gonna
Orlando
have to
Salido beat Lomachenko with the low blows. Lomo should have came with his own low blow. You don't let a guy keep hitting you low for 12 rounds. That's
doing enough, right?
inexperience. He should have came back and hit him right in the nuts, man. You got to
Bro,
hit him
did you
back in the
ever
nuts.
find out what you was talking about that day, or was you mistaken?
Oh yeah, I was wrong. You was right because I watched it, man.
Okay,
Now I
I was
gotta
like,
watch
what
the
the
whole
fuck?
fight.
I'm like, bro, I'm looking at this shit.
I gotta watch the whole fight. Yeah, I was right. I mean, I was
It
wrong.
may be in the fight, but it may be later in the fight, but not that round. I
Yeah,
watch
but
that fight a lot. I watch that fight all the time. That's one of my favorite fights to watch, is that Kovalev fight. I don't know why. It's just I honestly don't know.
But I'm saying don't skip Lomo and then get whooped at 140. Then they really gonna say you ain't shit. It'd be better off he'd be better off losing to Lomachenko. Just like Mikey Garcia. He skipped Lomachenko and went to Earl Spence. That's a must. You know everybody knew he was gonna lose. He had no fucking chance. They just threw his fucking career away.
No,
38.
a lot of people. There's a lot of people, bro. People forget when somebody loses somebody who they was before.
No,
People loved Mikey Garcia.
Right.
Love the fuck out of Mikey Garcia. They was calling Mikey Garcia, and you notice how no one ever says this. Oh, they're the next Canelo. It's always the next Mayweather. They even call Mikey Garcia the next Mexican Mayweather. He's like the Mexican Mayweather.
We love Mayweather, but he can't jump up 2 weight divisions and beat Triple G back then. He would have lost. He's too big, 160. You're giving up too much advantage.
But then you're talking about a weight class that, like, Mayweather went up more weight classes. That would be him going up a whole lot more weight classes than than what's his name did. Not just
he would have been stupid
from where he
like
came
Mikey.
from.
So that's what I'm saying. When you jump 2 divisions like that, you just threw Brick just threw his fucking career away. Mikey threw his career away. Rigondeaux threw his career away because they jumping up 2 weight classes.
Some people can do it. A lot of people can't though.
Nobody done it but Roberto Duran against Sugar Ray. That's the last time it happened. Nobody does that.
You're talking about fighting a champion.
Yeah, you jump up from 2 weight classes and fight the best guy.
Yeah, that's
even
stupid.
Mosley had a tune-up against De La Hoya.
You got to at least get that weight right.
Yeah.
2 weight classes. But I mean, that's what people was filling his head with. I'm telling you, they was calling him.
Mikey was hustling.
They was calling him Mexican Mayweather.
Right, but yeah, he was. I'm saying he could have been that at his. He could have been that at his division, but you got to beat Lomachenko. He ducked the Lomachenko fight. Show me you could beat Lomo. Don't just go to Mayweather. He left.
That's not a